Limbird.com. Limbird.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Sterling Bank is a full-service community bank committed to the community, their customers, and the people and businesses who call Northwest Arkansas home. At Sterling Bank, you will find a complete menu of products and services designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive. Visit your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville to experience friendly, top-notch customer service and to discover the Sterling difference. Member FDIC.
Get your yard game ready with Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Ego has nearly 200,000 5-star reviews from homeowners like you. Ego delivers the power of gas, but without the noise, fuss, or fumes. Best of all, Ego 56-volt arc lithium batteries are universal, so they fit all 90 tools. Power your yard, power your tailgate, power your life. Learn more at egopowerplus.com.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arn.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
Oh, here we go on ESPN Arkansas, April 2nd. 31 years ago today, Zach was in an elevator watching Wally Hall throw up in Charlotte, North Carolina.
That was the day before.
Oh, okay. Day between games?
It was Bob Ryan in the elevator.
Oh, okay.
I saw Wally in a tank top, gray sweatpants, and loafers in the, I think it was the Radisson. I can't remember the name of the hotel that we were in. But he was in the lobby, and he had the Mr. T starter set on. And he had his loafers on, and he was reading the paper in the lobby. But
that's something you don't see anymore.
31 years ago tonight, I was in the bowels of the Charlotte Coliseum.
Yes.
Rolling tape as Arkansas beat Duke for the national title.
Well, it was there. Well, this was the Final Four, so this would have been beating Arizona.
Okay, now
April
Arizona,
4th
I was at the table.
They moved you up to the table.
Well, we played Rochambeau. Oh. We had 2 passes and 3 people, and I won. And it was, well, do I want the national title game, which we may not be here for, or do I want the semifinal? And I got to see, I think it was Damon Stoudemire hit the half court shot at half.
You want Letterman or Studs?
And
Studs.
So I took the national semifinal.
Okay.
That seemed logical to me. And and I saw a great game. Saw a good Arizona team, and Arkansas won that game. And then 2 days later, I was stuck in the bowels. I think I was next to Robert Mann. I think
Robert Errolman.
Yeah, Robert Errolman. I believe he was sitting next to me. Okay. Somebody from that outfit was next to me, and I think it was Robert.
That outfit being the Thrifty Nickel.
Yes, the Thrifty Nickel.
Yeah, right. Of course.
Yeah. That was a good trip. That's when we got lost on the way home. Sat truck driver got lost. That was also the weekend that we had to explain $57 worth of porn on the company credit card.
Oh, it was Heinrich. Nobody cared back then. Come on.
Him. It was the same guy that suspended Blair for 6 months.
Oh, yeah. 6 months.
Yeah,
that's
he's
pretty
like,
hefty.
what is this charge for $57? Because there were two simultaneous charges. There was one for gas, which went in the vehicle, which we affectionately called the pig rig.
Right. Yeah.
There was a $45 charge for gas, and then there was a $57 charge, which the person who was with us calmly explained as adult nudie mags to our station manager. That was a good time. It was a good time. 21-year-old Zach really enjoyed that trip.
Yeah, that's right.
That was also where I was introduced to the hog and jog.
Oh,
yes. Runs with the territory. Hogs were in town, hog and jog.
Right.
Because we were out of money.
All of this stuff is antiquated. There are no sat trucks anymore.
No.
Nobody rolls tape on a game.
Nope.
Sports departments don't have 3 people.
Sports departments don't exist. They don't have 3 people to spare for sure. Somebody from and after that, there was actually a change in policy shortly after that.
You can't buy porn on the road. Was that the change?
Well, that became actually a rule, but they started sending news people with us as if they were going to babysit us.
Well, they have to cover the news angle of this trip.
Here's an industry secret. The degenerates are the people who do the news. It's not sports. It's not weather. It's the news people.
Just shoot him already.
That is something that was uttered in a newsroom once during a standoff.
Right. Yes, that's right.
So that was
Orenthal James Simpson, apparently.
Right. Now, the next year was when we went to Seattle, and I learned to hate Chris Fowler. So
he was mean to you.
Yeah, he was a big D.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not a Fowler guy.
Were you there when Jack Nicholson popped his head in the press room?
I was not.
Okay, because I've heard that story at least 25 times.
That one was more of a drunken fest because I was on my way out at that point. That was my last. That was going to be my last trip. Oh. So yeah, that was
going into the highly lucrative world of radio after that.
I'll tell you this.
Where there's women everywhere.
I was promised groupies. And back then, doing that, there were groupies.
That's right.
And I got this very weird kind of, idea of what radio was like. And now I have all of you.
And we're delighted to have all of you.
I can't tell you how delighted I am.
We love it.
Instead of young 21-year-olds, we've got 45-year-old bald men who want to talk about the 8th man and who's in the portal.
That's right. Yeah. Who's the setup guy? Who's the closer?
Great question from Abner. What's the Nudie Mag budget for this show?
Well, all that stuff's free now, so you don't have to worry about that.
The internet ruined all of that. But I thought
we do expense the VPN though. We do expense that. So
I thought, and I'm going to use his first name because he's at Walmart exec now. Chris had some very solid.
Oh yeah,
it was had some incredibly solid rationale as to why we needed this on the way home.
You gotta.
Well, I mean, we drove all the way out there,
yep.
And one of us had to ride the back of the SAT truck because of all our equipment and gear and everything. Somebody had to ride the back of the SAT truck, and he's like, "Look, it's a long ride."
Yes, it is.
And that's
and you can't while you're driving, you can't exactly pop the dish open and find stuff in space.
They couldn't suspend all of us at the same time, so we all got like staggered suspensions for a day or two.
Perfect
for the for that. Yeah.
What a time!
Yeah, man, it was early '90s television was wild. I saw some stuff.
It was kind of wild in the 2000s too. I'll tell you that much.
You ever see anybody do blow off somebody's backside?
I'm not going to talk about that. Those records are sealed.
We saw that. I walked in. I went, "Oh no, okay, thank you." Walked right back out.
Was that on Church Street?
It was
in the bathroom that was roughly the size of a postage stamp.
No, it was in the studio.
Oh, in the studio. Okay, all right. That bathroom was
it was tiny.
Was 2 by 2. It was so small.
If that.
You couldn't open the door. The sink was in the way.
There are better accommodations at Gitmo.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, that Church Street building was
Yeah.
a dump and a half. Good Lord. This place is a palace compared to that.
Oh, yeah.
This is way better.
Yeah.
All our doors open. You don't have to worry about
We
that.
didn't have animals, though.
Well, the animal, I thought the animal got washed away today, but
No. Squirrel Haggard was sitting out. He was sitting as it was pouring, and for some of you, it's pouring now.
Yeah.
But he was sitting at the opening, the vent in the ceiling, and he just standing there with his cup of coffee, going, "Boy, we needed this." That's exactly what he was doing. And then he went outside, looked around, and went back inside.
yeah, I love that the squirrel is like the rest of us, just going, yeah, well, we needed this.
Greg wants to know: are you wearing the shirt that was once hated and is now revered? Yes, he is.
Yes, I am. I may never take this shirt off again.
I
By
wouldn't.
God.
I wouldn't.
And I'm wearing slip-ons.
Yeah, let's talk about that. You're wearing them again?
Hell yeah. I
Bold
am.
move.
My God.
Does everything go okay last night?
Everything was great. Good
Okay.
show, good time, good laughs.
Mm-hmm.
You had this one idiot that was talking back to the stage.
No.
Though, that I'm like, you're not in the show. Like, we didn't pay to hear your thoughts. We're listening to them.
I never understood that. Why you think you're part of the show?
Well, when you're drunk, it all gets kind of hazy whether you're in it or not, because they are talking to people, wanting suggestions on certain things.
I understand now.
But if you're not smart, you lose that line between am I in the show or am I watching the show? You're in the audience, man, which is from the Latin to listen. That's what that audience. That's what that means. So
Now, BE is correct. Chris did buy them to read the articles because you can get more information on the magazines.
well, I mean, where else are you going to find out about the best news anchors in 1994?
Right. No question. And it's better than talking to the other people in the car.
Of course.
You don't want to do that.
Way better than that. Oh, man. Let's see here. Well, you can text us or call us
Sure,
today.
why
Let's set that up here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline at 877-377-6963. And that's how you participate. You can be active or passive. One or the other. Or both, or neither. I don't.
You know what? Just some of you sit there, some of you text in. Look, you know what? I'd like to get some new callers today and some new texters.
Okay, look at
If you haven't, come on in. You have a thought, please. Hey, what's the number? 877-377-6963.
So you have to read it in ink backwards.
I actually have acquired the lettering
there.
Yeah. It's a project that I'm going to try and do in the next 2 or 3 weeks. If I have time. I'm really busy.
All right. Well, that is. I wish you well with that.
Thank you very much.
But I wrote it on the desk here, so I'm set. I know where to find it.
Dalen's texting. He says all you're going to get are old texters and callers, and that's fine too.
Hey,
that's fine too.
Listen,
I want to make new friends today.
Hey, a great bar has regulars, right?
Yep.
The same people sitting on the same.
That's
you're
right.
like our Norman Cliff. That's all
correct.
you are out there. So that's how that went. Taking a sip of tea. Sorry.
That's all right.
So that's what's going on. There it is. We've got what do we got going on here? I don't know where to begin. I have a few things that interest me.
Baseball? No.
No.
Football? No. Pick one.
Let me just tell you, it's nothing that happens in the borders of our state.
Okay.
On my list.
All right. We'll pick one. Then it doesn't matter. Randomly fire one out. What do you got?
This is one you might have some interest in.
All right.
Missouri quarterback Drew Pine.
I'm familiar with his work.
Is in the portal again. He will be headed to his fourth school.
Yep.
Leaving Missouri, and the other two were what? Notre Dame and
Arizona State.
Arizona State, that's right. Fourth school.
Here's the problem with Drew Pine. Drew Pine is a fine quarterback. He's never going to win you anything big, but he's 5'10". And unless your system is specifically built for a non-mobile quarterback at 5'10", you're going to have a problem.
You can't fix that, folks.
He's fine. If you had to go play Louisiana Tech with a good team, he'd probably win that game. He did win 8 or 9 games when he was at Notre Dame. But when he transferred out, he went to Missouri, which had Brady Cook. He was on, I believe, on the roster. Who's the knucklehead that went to Arizona State, then went to Florida? It was the kid who had like the $13 million NIL deal. You know who I'm talking about? Like he was there. Rashida?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, he was there with that kid, and he's not in his class talent-wise. He's going to have to step down. He's going to group of 5. I don't even know if he could start at the group of 5.
I think this has been this is a great era for the mediocre college football or basketball player, because apparently you can just bang around for like 6-7 years, pull some kind of paycheck, better than nothing. And better than you'll ever get in the pros unless you go play in the Himalayas somewhere or something.
Now here's a text from Missouri. He's like Drew Brees. No, he's not.
Without the talent.
Yeah, without the talent. But no, what we're getting now are journeyman college football players.
I know. Isn't it crazy? Like, if Drew Pine, in the old days, if Drew Pine was around, like, he'd be gone. But now he has the ability to make some money and just, keep
bouncing
around.
Hey,
he's a journeyman.
He's never going to play in the NFL. He's not good enough. He's not going to play in the UFL or the USFL or whatever the hell that thing is now. So, look,
if you play for the Rhine Fire?
If you can get a paycheck, do it.
I know where he could play.
Where?
In that arena league that had the championship game in the mall that we watched last year.
It's the AFL, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Where they were in the mall. Remember that?
He couldn't play in that.
People were hanging over from the Cinnabon over the rail watching the game.
First of all, the food court was down the hall. I looked up the schematics of that mall. I know exactly where that mall is in Jersey.
It's in Jersey.
Yeah, the Cinnabon and all of that. He was over by the Victoria's Secret is where it was.
And the Gadzooks.
Yeah, but welcome to college athletics now, where you can have a guy
crazy.
That can play 7 or 8 years. And look, I'm all for it. I don't care at this point.
No, I don't. Hey, listen, whatever.
Now, if Arkansas gets Drew Pine, and he's not coming here, but if they were to get, great, you've got a solid number 2 or 3 quarterback that if everything falls apart can get you to a win if everything breaks right. This is crazy. You know what, man? Get the check until they tell you have to leave.
There are no rules.
None.
There are guardrails or nothing here. And it's just it's bizarre. Like, again, I'm on your side. Like, I'm not bothered or offended by it. I'm just like, it's just strange, My mom thinks they've ruined with all this stuff. They've ruined.
Have they? We all still watch it.
I mean, that's right. Yeah.
Now, college basketball was nomadic before. Now it's every year you're rebuilding your roster. But college football, you've got some guys you've got some retention. I mean, here at Arkansas, you're going to have the same quarterback next year, which is nice. I don't know who he's throwing it to, but you've got your quarterback retention. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't affect me in any way. My life doesn't change.
No.
And honestly, my team benefits from it.
You know what?
Rock on.
None of the fans' lives really change either, except they beg you for money more than they used to. But like I've said all week here, like this whole economy based around day by day, minute by minute analysis of roster construction is A, exhausting, and B, kind of pointless, because your fans are going to show up no matter who the hell's on the team when the season starts. It doesn't matter.
So if the Ament kid commits at some point,
right?
All right, okay, that's newsworthy. But if we're talking about a journeyman left tackle that's now going to be your 10th guy in the rotation, that's not newsworthy. Right. If he's starting, great, we can talk about it in August. But
I've got examples, throughout time. Arkansas's had talented recruits come through here, and it doesn't really. I mean, they still haven't won a football title. They've won one basketball title 31 years ago. Like it hasn't, and baseball hasn't won a title yet. So like, if the goal is winning, like they've had talented people come through here. There hasn't been this dearth of talent, and it's just it. I mean, they've been fine, they've been good, but I mean,
they've had moments.
That's right. It's all it's led to is moments. Led to moments.
But in the last 25 years, we've lived in the Nick Saban era. We agree now that he's gone. We've had 3 different winners since Saban left. It may be a little bit more wide open. There will be more teams from that selected group that are going to win college football titles. I think basketball, and I think we saw it for the first time this year, is going to get very chalky in the tournament. We're going to see the 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s, and that's about it. those, the 6s, the 7s, the 11s that used to make it, the Cinderella runs, probably not going to happen as much anymore. Might get one or two a decade, but that's going to be about it.
I'm cool with the Final Four with all ones, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah.
You like the name brands?
Well, I mean, they have the best teams because so you have a higher likelihood. Like if I've got 4 ones playing, I've got a higher likelihood of 2 good games. But if I've got, a 1 playing an 11 and then like a 1 and a 2 or 2 ones, then I'm going to have 1 game that sucks. Guaranteed.
You don't want to see Villanova. 85.
Guaranteed.
You don't want to see Kansas 88.
Oh, I mean, these were like 40 years ago. I mean, it's going to happen, but it's going to be rare. But for every instance of that, there's like 10 instances where the Cinderella run ends in the Elite Eight, and we see some terrible regional final game that somebody gets beat by 45 points. And it's the only game on.
No Butler.
No Butler, no.
Gordon Hayward, rims out a shot at the end, which was really close, to beat Duke. None of that stuff.
Nope.
Okay. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just that's your preference. I kind of enjoy.
I like big names.
Cinderella. I'm sorry. What?
Big names. I like big names. I cannot lie.
Okay. I like to see the Cinderellas every now and then. Jump in and make it interesting.
They're fun for the first weekend. Get them out of the way by the second weekend.
If it's a good basketball team, it's different. If you've got a Villanova from 85 or a Kansas from 88, those were good basketball teams that were seeded low and made the run. I don't want to see UMBC in the Final Four, or Loyola Chicago, or whoever that was. A few years ago. You knew that was going to end at some point. St. Peter's.
Remember St. Peter's?
St. Peter's.
What happened? The run ends in but a game where they're like the only game on and they get beat by 60 points. Yeah, but terrible.
They beat Kentucky.
And Georgetown, I believe.
They beat Kentucky.
Georgetown hasn't recovered from that, by the way.
Poor Ed Cooley.
I like him.
I do too.
I hope it works there because I like Ed Cooley. All right, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group hotline here on Ruscin and Zach. We will. Zach will give you an in-depth baseball recap when we return.
Pitch by pitch.
Oh, please, just
batter by batter.
Scoring summary.
We will update averages.
Yeah, read the stat sheet to me, please.
You got it.
Please, Uncle Randy, please read the stats to me. All right, stay where you are. I'll be right back.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sacale, paper mouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for betting on all the madness. Even if your bracket is busted, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with a free Sweet 16 bracket and live betting on every remaining tournament game. With the largest selection of odds on everything from college basketball to MLB, NHL, and MMA, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every Cinderella story to every hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Get luxury without the splurge with Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 Classic box, as saucy as ever. The $7 Supreme box, packed with decadent favorites. And the $9 Discovery box brings new indulgences like toasted cheddar street chalupas. It's the Lux you want for less. Choose your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN.
pickers and hay equipment, compact track loaders, and mini excavators. WT Equipment has it all. Stop by one of their 8 locations to explore the value of New Holland tractors and see why New Holland hay equipment and twin rotor combines are second to none in harvesting ability. Need to upgrade your construction equipment fleet? Give WT Equipment a call. Come by a store or check out their website, WTEquip.com. This time of year, it's all about surviving and advancing. And when your vehicle takes a hit, you need a team that knows how to bounce back. Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body has been family owned and operated for over 40 years and is proud to be iCar Gold Class certified, putting them in the elite 15% of collision repair shops nationwide. For expert repairs that get you back in the game, call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body at 479-751-3801 or go to CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. What comes to mind? Best steaks, best wings, best salads, best sports bar, best all-around restaurant? You're right on every count. Now, picture where you'll take the family for Easter brunch, treat mom on Mother's Day, or celebrate an after-graduation feast. The answer? The All-American Steakhouse in Springdale. Download their app on Google Play or the App Store to order online for pickup or delivery, or use it to book a private meeting room for business or pleasure. Easy, fast, and convenient. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale. Great steaks, great sports.
Superior Fence and Rail, one of the largest fence companies in the country, is here in Northwest Arkansas. Superior Fence and Rail can custom chain link, wood, or vinyl fencing. Superior Fence can custom install ornamental iron fencing with powered automatic gates with access control. 12 months, same as cash financing, is available. And Superior Fence and Rail warranties all of their work. Superior Fence and Rail, 479-439-1096. 479-439-1096. Or go online to superiorfenceandrail.com.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. It's no wonder that ZipRecruiter is the place for skilled skydiving instructors, accomplished airbrush artists, and proficient pediatricians. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter to hire, you're missing out. ZipRecruiter is the place that's so confident it can make your hiring easier that it lets you try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. So if you want the right candidates for all your roles, ZipRecruiter is the place to go. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Quarterback Jordan Love isn't just on Green Bay's team. He's also on the American Family Insurance team. Because like us, he believes in dreaming fearlessly.
Just chase your dreams and don't let nobody hold you back.
And we help protect those dreams with the right coverage so you can
dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
ESPN 99.5.
Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
It's brought to you by the Good Chair because there's nowhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert Errolman. Joanna Moss sucks. You want to be seated in the Good Chair. Baseball team knocked off Grumbling last night. Little Rock 7-4. Saw Scott, Missouri this weekend at Fayetteville. If you want to see an actual professional baseball player, Jack Caglione has been announced with the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. He will begin his professional career with the Naturals. Tuesday of next week? Yeah, Tuesday of next week.
This weekend they play in Tulsa, right?
This weekend they're in Tulsa, then they're home all 6 games next week. Hey, I got Saturday, Sunday next week. He went to the University of Florida for you SEC shills.
He didn't play for Arkansas, Randy. I don't care.
Nobody hit the ball out of a bomb a bunch. He's not bad. Anyway, your Ruscin and Zach X polls, brought to you by no one in particular, but I'm forced to keep doing them, has worrying.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me.
Me neither.
Okay.
Has worrying about something ever helped? 90.5% of you said no. If someone starts a sentence with, it's nothing personal, is it personal? 93.5% of you said, live update. 93.8% of you say yes.
On the cutting edge here,
That's
folks.
right. Now, this is something that happened to me last night, and I was, how many cousins do you have? 0 to 5, 6 to 10, or more than 10?
I have 3 first cousins.
Okay. I have 6.
Okay.
Who are these people that have like 35 cousins?
You really want to go down this road?
I'm just curious. I have 6, and
Okay.
I thought I had 5, and then I remembered that I had one more.
Ah.
I have 4 on one side of my family. I have 2 on the other. That's it. First cousins, my cousins. 6. Met somebody that has 70.
First cousins?
First cousins.
God almighty.
These are the people with the like the family of 12 on the back of the minivan, right?
Oh, yeah. I've
This is
seen
what we're
those
talking about?
stickers. Those are annoying.
Yeah.
Stop that. Go back to putting 3OA on there. Don't put your whole family. God, we could do a whole year of shows on stupid stickers people put on their cars.
That's correct.
You know what I mean?
Yes, most of them are in Fayetteville.
Salt Life. Go on and on.
On and on and on. Anyway, those are your polls. Something was brought to my attention just prior to the show, and you and I, we now agree on this. Ty apparently announced that he eats some sort of strawberry preserved jam jelly with a steak. We believe on this show that Ty is acting out. That
Yes.
this is a look at me moment. This is his version of the bikini pic.
This is, I'll tell you what this is, actually. This is what's going on. Because I will cut through the nonsense. I do not care about offending anyone living or dead, okay? Ty wants to be the third wheel on this show.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Okay.
It's each of the 2 days we've had an opening, he said something incredibly stupid on his show that we've had to address here.
That's one of those
It's
look
a
at
cry
me,
for help.
look at me, look
Right.
at me, look at me. Okay.
He wants to be the third wheel on this show.
Okay.
That's what he wants
Why
to
do you think that is?
Because we let him talk. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're not condescending to him.
No, but yes.
We just make fun of him. That's
Right.
all.
I mean, and again,
There's a difference between making fun of someone and being condescending. There's a difference there.
Do you think he actually ate a steak with some sort of strawberry preserved jam jelly? No, he didn't. But he's going to say he did, hoping that it gets back to us.
If he believes the bit, then,
Why would he post a photo of his shopping cart? Nobody does that.
Right. There was no jelly in that shopping
That's exactly right. There was barbecue sauce in there,
There
which
was.
he probably would have put on a steak. But no, I'm with you on this one. I think it's a look at me, look at me, look at me. I need attention.
That's right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He feels like there's a void, and he's here to fill the void. The problem is there is not a void. We're perfectly fine with rambling on about nothing ourselves. We don't need Ty to drive content for us. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Okay.
Now, here's a text out of the 501.
Yeah.
Or maybe, hear me out, Ty's an idiot.
I've considered that.
It's something that was put into the math.
I have considered
yes,
that. That was put into the algorithm,
Right,
and we saw what it spit out.
Yeah, I really think it's a cry for help.
No. I'm dying to pick up this phone line, because I don't know what it is.
Oh.
It could be like a fax machine.
I'll get it. It's probably
Or a telemarketer or something. It could be. I didn't know that line rang. There was nobody there.
I don't know.
Is it like an hello, your car insurance is expired? We used to get that call all the time. Anyway, it's a line that doesn't usually ring, and then it was sitting there, and I'm like, it could be a fax machine. That'd be fun to listen to.
Tyler in Greenwood, who was suspended and had his account suspended, which I have now released him. I needs to go to prison. I'm not ready to go that far. I think Ty has a mental illness, and that's.
No, wait a minute.
Well,
That's a little hard.
Well, no, I think he needs and wants the attention.
Okay, but needing attention is different than having a mental illness.
A mental disorder.
I don't know about
yes,
that.
it is.
I don't know.
These people who post 75 times a day on Facebook
Or X.
Or Instagram or whatever your chose.
Or what are those X shows that they do? Not portals. What are those called? where everybody talks.
No, not Grok. I don't know.
The sessions.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. If you're doing that, I mean, what are we doing here?
Gavin wants to know if Ty's going through a midlife crisis. Maybe that's what it is.
No, maybe that's what it is.
Here's what we're going to do from this.
Ignore him.
That's
right.
Ignore him. You're giving him the attention that he seeks.
Yeah, this is what he wants.
Right. So if you ignore him and you ignore his stupid food takes and his photos, he's going to stop. Now he's going to try something else, but we all have to band together to raise the idiot.
Right.
So
you got to. It's the only way. It's the only answer.
Spaces is what we were looking.
Spaces. That's it. Thank you, Big Mike.
Okay.
Avid X user, Big Mike.
So yeah, well, I'm sure he's. I see. Can you can you ride shotgun on one of his spaces? I don't want to participate. I just want to watch.
I don't know if you can just listen. I don't know how that works.
Okay.
I don't know how you do all that. Okay. It sounds very old right now, but I don't know how to do all that.
Okay, so we're all in agreement. We're not going to give Ty the attention that he seeks. We all agree on that? All right.
Right, yes.
Okay, ready, break.
I didn't want to talk about it yesterday or today, but here we are.
But again, I feel like the adults have to address the situation, and that's us. So, okay.
I guess so. But he thinks he's picking up the slack. There's no slack that needs to be picked up here. We're perfectly fine. We've known this a long time. The two of us two jabronis.
Well,
we've been doing this a long time, man.
It's been a while.
A long time we've been doing it. He was literally in diapers. All right, Robert Mann's on the phone.
He is.
Stadium Shop on Razorback next to Baumwalker Stadium.
Robert Errolman.
Yes, sir.
So I came home early today because I'm going to be working all weekend, which would put me at 15 days in a row. And I've got you guys playing, and I'm kind of paying attention. I'm kind of not paying attention. My wife walks in, and she hears I was sitting next to you. And something about porn.
I couldn't. What? I couldn't remember if I was sitting next to you in Charlotte on championship night, down in the bowels of the Charlotte Coliseum. I couldn't remember. It was somebody from that outfit. I couldn't remember if it was you or not.
So what did the porn have to do with it?
Well, no, that's what we did on the way home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was me and she's buying that on the way back.
No, my wife just heard that, and I'm like, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Elizabeth, we did not buy that with Robert. He bought that on his own. Better? And I won't tell her.
Don't help it, don't move.
I won't tell her about the trip to the strip club the night before. It's cool. I got you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know you don't. Well, you're the one that was changing out the 5s for the 1s for everybody.
As far as you know.
These allegations are false.
As you.
I just had to call and ask, what the hell are you talking about?
That was the conversation because we were headed home and we were driving, and you have to have some sort of in-flight entertainment, and we didn't have phones or computer or anything.
Oh, dark time.
So somebody got caught and they got fined, or
no? We all got suspended because we had to explain the $57 in charges.
Robert, they expensed it to the station.
Yeah, we expensed it. It was on the company credit card.
There was a lot of expenses on that trip.
It wasn't just us. El Hustlero was fine.
I'm just saying there was a lot of expenses on that trip.
Yes, there were. There were a lot.
and then
somehow,
the next year to Seattle, it was even worse.
That's what he said.
Just saying.
That's what he said.
Yeah, Seattle was really bad because we'd been there, done that, and we'd done the Final Four thing, so it was just let's just let loose. We lost somebody on that trip.
What do you mean?
We lost.
They died?
No. Like one of our reporters
misplaced somebody.
One of our reporters disappeared for a period of about 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not hear about that.
Yeah, well, that's because we were very good at keeping our mouth shut. Because some of us were guilty of other things.
So I was over at 5.
Yeah.
And you remember when we were at Oklahoma City?
I didn't go on
the
that
Myriad.
trip. I didn't go on that trip.
Okay, well, we were at Oklahoma City, and I think we played Tulsa, and there was this guy in a van who had a satellite uplink, and I think the Waco thing was happening, and that guy was watching some weird stuff. Let's just say that.
Oh, yeah. No. The SAT truck was great. If you wanted to watch some weird stuff from other countries, the SAT truck was where you went. And we had the most savvy sat truck driver because he took it home with him.
Oh.
Well, I was because I say inexperienced with sat truck drivers. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And I was just kind of shocked at, and this guy weighed about 400 pounds.
Yep.
And Erwin and I went out to eat with him, and really nice restaurant. And this guy, the waiter said, "Would you like any condiments with that?" He said, "What the hell are you talking about condiments? What is that?" It was embarrassing.
TV people are not the smartest in the world.
It's all those. It's all the waves from the satellite. It fried his brain.
We ran out of per diem in Charlotte on Friday, and that's when I got introduced to the Hog and Jog in downtown Charlotte. Because they got up and left, and I was just sitting there, and I'm like, well, it ain't gonna be me. So,
man, those were good times.
Oh yeah, we had a good time.
So I can go and tell my wife that the porn had nothing to do with us, right?
No, you bought it separately.
No, I did not.
Oh, sorry, you're right. No, Robert, you sure
bought
didn't.
it separately.
Right, I bought it and brought it to you. You didn't even tip.
Okay. I'm gonna go now before I get in more trouble.
Bye.
That's a good idea.
Robert,
Zach only makes it worse. That's what happens.
Gavin with a good point. I do need to preface that we lost a reporter story with some information.
Yeah.
One of our reporters went on a 2-day bender.
Oh, I see.
And I think we arrived on Wednesday.
Because one of these sports reporters died at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, that wasn't us.
Some woman met him online and tricked him, and he died.
No.
Crazy.
This person just went on a bender, and when we found them,
this never happens if you stay in your room and read game notes the whole time.
That's
I'll just
right.
say it. Nobody gets in trouble doing that.
Never happens in radio.
You just read game notes all the time on the trip. You don't end up missing or dead. It doesn't happen.
And believe it or not, that's not even the worst thing that happened while I was there.
What is the statute of limitations
Not
on
even
it?
in the top 10.
It's been 30 years. Is that long enough?
I think it is.
Probably. I don't know if it is. Some of these stories.
Not even in the top 10.
877-377-6963. And, of course, our thoughts and prayers to all the victims and their families. We'll be back right after these words.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Experience the flavors of chef-inspired modern Ozark cuisine at Mockingbird Kitchen in the Evelyn Hills Shopping Center in Fayetteville. Now that the weather is perfect, dine on their patio and enjoy delicious, seasonally inspired dishes from signature favorites to nightly specials. They're open Wednesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner, or if you prefer to stay in, you can order takeout and enjoy at home. Vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free options are available. Make your lunch or dinner extraordinary at Mockingbird Kitchen, where great food meets great atmosphere. Mockingbird Kitchen, modern Ozark cuisine.
Call the Hogs in 2025. You can renew your football season tickets today and be there for marquee matchups inside Razorback Stadium.
Sam Pittman heads toward midfield, and Arkansas wins the football game.
This year, the Hogs face off against Texas A&M, Auburn, and for the very first time, a matchup with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. You can renew your tickets through the March 31st deadline. For more information about Razorback football tickets, just visit ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, millions of men experience ED, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. At HIMSS, our own board-certified urologist, Dr. Peter Stahl, knows this better than anyone, and he knows that HIMSS can help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, Senior Vice President of Men's Sexual Health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED, and it has never been more convenient to treat than it is right now, thanks to HIMSS.
Through HIMSS.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs. Options at up to 95% less than the brand names when you get started at hims.com/joy. To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% less than brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Attention business owners, are you overpaying for your website, dropping thousands up front and shelling out more than $95 a month? Stop the madness! With Modular Orange, you get a custom-built, fully managed website for just $95 a month. No hidden fees, no headaches. They write it, build it, launch it, update it, and secure it so you can focus on your business. Ditch the overpriced hassle and go simple. Visit modularorange.com today. That's modularorange.com.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Indigo Sky Casino invites you to come experience pure gaming fun and winning excitement. Indigo Sky offers it all. Beautiful, luxurious hotel rooms and suites. Live entertainment on weekends. Chef-created entrees. Come win your share of over $1 million total cash and Go Rewards prizes. Friday, 6 to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash. Experience why Indigo Sky Casino is the premier gaming destination. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. We don't read the headlines. We make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on line.com.
All right, we're back here. Texas 877-377-6963. That's how you can be a part of this thing. So the Iceman is dead.
Yeah, we lost Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer. Yeah.
He had illness for quite some time.
He did. He
was in the movie Maverick, which I think was filmed like 3 years ago, something like that, 3-4
But
years
didn't
ago.
they use like some AI or something to finish off some of the stuff because he couldn't do everything?
Yeah, he couldn't do everything that.
I've never seen Top Gun Maverick.
Really?
Never have.
It's fine. I mean, it's. Like
I didn't see Top Gun till I don't know. We were doing this show. It's been the last 6 years.
It's fine. It's
okay.
It's an okay movie. You're not wasting.
I don't
your
like
time.
all the mushy stuff with the Kelly McGillis and all that. That doesn't interest
That
me at
doesn't
all.
really exist in this one.
No, it's Miles Teller, right, and another guy.
What?
What?
No, it's they close the loop on a lot of things. So it's fine. It's not one that I would watch again.
Goose is still dead.
Goose is still deceased. Yes,
that's too bad.
Miles Teller is Goose's son.
Oh, Rooster. Oh, that makes sense. You keep the bird thing
right.
going.
Keep the bird thing going,
Makes
and he
sense,
blames
too.
Maverick for the death of his father.
Pete.
Yes, Pete Mitchell. Yes,
Pete Mitchell. Maverick.
Correct. All right. So there you go. I just gave you the whole movie.
Val Kilmer is also in a terrible Batman movie.
Yes.
Which one is that? It's not the one with Clooney, obviously.
He was. Well, they tried to make him Batman, and it didn't work.
Yeah, but who were the villains in that one? Was that the one?
Was that the Jim Carrey movie?
I
don't remember. Those Batman years they're dead to me.
I think that's the. I think it's the Nicole Kidman one. With Jim. Yeah, Jim Carrey is the Riddler. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, so we lost Val Kilmer. He made a nice little arc on Entourage as a Sherpa.
Tommy Lee Jones is Harvey Two-Face.
No, it's bad.
No.
Really bad.
Oh, and Chris O'Donnell is Dick Grayson. He's Robin.
Yeah, they tried the Robin thing, and they tried it with Joseph Gordon-Levitt too, and it didn't
movie
work.
Was not good. That's one of the ones they showed at Harding, where they bleep out the bad words. They showed a movie.
Gilligan says, "Fine, baby ducks are fine. Maverick was exotic and mysterious."
Really?
No, it was fine.
That's wait a minute. That's Bull Durham.
Yeah, baby ducks are, yes. You're right.
Cute.
Well done.
Baby ducks are cute.
Well done. Yeah, very nice. Way to root that one out.
Where she's putting the drop of the incense in the lamp.
Yep. Baby ducks are cute.
Cute.
I want to be.
Oh, you're real cute.
Exotic and mysterious. Right. Okay, that's good. We're off and running.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
What?
Rooster's pissed that he pulled his application to flight school.
Oh.
Yeah, he also blames his dad, or blames him for his dad's death. JT, God, get it right.
I never saw it. I don't know what it's about. I probably won't see it either. I just don't.
And if it's on, you're not wasting your time. I wouldn't go out of your way to watch it.
Right.
It's fine.
Right. I was looking at Wicked. Wicked's 240. I ain't got that kind of time.
Wicked?
240? Yeah, Wicked, the movie.
What's Wicked?
Well, that Wizard of Oz prequel.
No, I'm not watching that.
240?
No, and it's terrible.
That's subjective.
Every review I've read said it's terrible.
Well, where did you read these? On JoeRogan.com? Like, what do you read? What reviews?
What do you have against Joe Rogan?
I have nothing against. He's a billionaire. I have no problem with that.
Then why did you single him out?
Well, because generally he hates popular movies. So do
you.
No, not when they're that popular.
You hate everything popular.
Well, that's
okay. So what? Why Joe Rogan? Why'd you single him out?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find a Nationals game on this stupid TV. This app is terrible. Baseball, get your bleep together.
Maybe
man.
the person operating it is terrible.
Well, it doesn't help that this TV sucks.
It's right there.
I can't get to it.
Oh my god.
I can't click on it. There. Look at this. I go down, and then it won't. Oh, and then there it is. Okay, I got it. Hold on. I got it.
God,
we're working. It's all happening here.
That was terrible.
Excuse us. We're trying to watch TV here. You want a show? Yeah, we got to watch TV. Hold on a second. Who cares? Anyway. What were we talking about?
I don't know. Your whole national thing.
2 hours and 40 minutes for a movie is absurd. I mean, make it a miniseries for crying out loud. I mean, what do we?
But that's what we're doing now. Is we're letting the directors. We're just letting them run.
You got to learn to edit, man. The world needs more editors.
Okay.
We need more editors. We don't need anything to be that long. It's just you need to edit. That's what needs to happen.
All right.
That's what has to happen. All right.
So you're saying like 2 hours, 40 minutes is too long for a movie. How about 4 hours for a radio show?
That's entirely too long. we could boil this thing down to 45 minutes. That'd be great. That's what we do anyway in the post.
Some person from Missouri says it would be odd for a grown 50-year-old man to go see Wicked by himself. You haven't met my boy here.
I'm not going by myself, and it's on Peacock, so you don't have to go anywhere. Yeah, it's in the house.
Kind of presumptuous guy from Missouri.
It's in the house, man.
It's another phrase I hate. Derek's in the house. Shut up. Stop it.
You're still mad at Big Keith. He made fun of you all those days.
No, not really.
Big Keith
Actually, I kind of forgot Big Keith existed.
Well,
just
now. That's right. I don't know. But I'm not 240. I mean, we need like a tight 100 minutes, and then we're out. That's it.
What's The Godfather? The Godfather's, I think, 219.
Yeah, that's down. It drags the time.
No, it doesn't.
No, it drags the time.
No.
There are moments. When you're like, all right, we could have killed 20 minutes here.
What moment drags?
Well, the middle is...
The middle.
Right. Go to the toilet, then go to the Orange Grove, keels over, and then just keep it moving.
You miss all sorts of stuff in there.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So what you want is let's use The Godfather, for example. You want him, Marlon Brando, sitting at the desk, petting the cat, listening to Luca Brasi.
Right.
Cut to Michael Corleone at the end after Luca's dead and everybody's dead together.
Go to the horse. Go to the toll booth. Go to the Orange Grove. Fade to black. Done. There it is.
Boom. A tight 4 minutes.
That's right. What they need to do is podcasts of movies. Distill the movie down into 35 minutes, and then we'll watch it. You know?
Well, okay, so this is what I do with our interns, is I make them watch the Star Wars Christmas special or the or Skidoo, and I make them, I said, summarize it in one sentence, what you watched. Because,
crap.
Well, see, now I tell them that the premise is that sometimes you're going to go to a sporting event that you just don't care about and that you're not into, and you just got to,
most of them.
You've got to write something. Really, it's my sixth sadistic
when you have to
side.
do hog reaction after the Vanderbilt game. Yeah, that's right.
Right. It's my sixth sadistic thing. Okay, tell me. I can't tell you what the movie's about, but you're going to tell me about it. One sentence only. Like Radio Graffiti.
Radio Graffiti.
Hey, love you, Alan. Radio Graffiti. Great idea.
The late great Alan B. Combs, everybody. Alan B. Combs, a legend. Oh, let's see here.
Anything else?
We don't have time.
Okay.
No time to do it.
Fantastic.
Killed another one. All right.
I love this. Woo! I love this path for us.
Right. Now we can start to have fun.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We got that out of the way.
Hey, you're Nationals. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. You got the afterword.
I did, yeah.
What a guy. What a guy.
Yeah, look at us. Mm-hmm. All right. You can join us here. 877-377-6963. We come to you from the Crane Automotive Team studio here on Ruscin and Zach each and every afternoon for your listening or
your dining pleasure.
God forbid, viewing enjoyment. I don't know how many could enjoy viewing this, but here we are. Yeah, we're on every day. Even the days that we're not here, we're on. So a little harder to find those days, but we're here. Making it happen. All right, I'm going to shut up now. We'll be right back.
It's Wednesday, April 2nd. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 News Update. The Springdale Fire Department says they're prepared for any potential flooding. The department's swift water team went through training to prepare for any water-related rescues. The Fort Smith Board of Directors approved a resolution to invite members of the Trump administration to Fort Smith. They're hopeful that support from the White House officials could offer some relief after decades of failing to meet federal standards for the city's sewer infrastructure. A bill aimed at appropriating up to $750 million for a prison in Franklin County failed in the state Senate. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Walk-Ons is always a win, whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner. Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into their mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
I think one of the things that patients don't realize is that when they get a joint replacement, that's not a lifetime treatment option. And they're probably, if they are a younger patient, signing up for multiple surgeries down the road.
As a physician and medical director for QC Kinetics, Dr. Caravelli's seen a pattern of trending joint pain. Prolonged medication, steroids, then surgery, possibly another surgery.
So a lot of our patients are trying to avoid or put off surgery, and this is treatment that can help them do that.
QC Kinetics extracts your body's healing substances, concentrates them back into your aching joints to help heal and restore those areas, providing lasting relief.
Oh, I love being able to tell my patients, before we do this surgery, let's try another option. Let's see if this is right for you, because now they might not have to have surgery at all.
Call today for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Hart Shopping Center.
This is the story of the one. As a quality technician in a food processing center, she knows that making the right call is the best way to avoid a recall. That's why she trusts Grainger's world-class supply chain to deliver the high-quality supplies she needs to help keep her production line, her equipment, and her customers happy and healthy. Call Grainger, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers and Griggs Covington in Farmington.
Attention business owners, are you overpaying for your website, dropping thousands up front and shelling out more than $95 a month? Stop the madness! With Modular Orange, you get a custom-built, fully managed website for just $95 a month. No hidden fees, no headaches. They write, build it, launch it, update it, and secure it so you can focus on your business. Ditch the overpriced hassle and go simple. Visit modularorange.com today. That's modularorange.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Yum.
We're back at it here on ESPN Arkansas on this Wednesday afternoon. Some of you dealing with storms this afternoon.
Yeah.
They are rocking and rolling up there. Where we are, it stormed earlier. We thought the building was going to explode at one point.
I have signed off on this. It is my fate. I'm going to die in this building.
Well, that's a very uplifting note. Thank you.
This thing's coming down. I'm probably going to be in it, and that's going to be that.
Oh, right. That's very uplifting and moving. Thank you for sharing that.
All rise. Open your hymnal.
We've got some breaking news in the Southeastern Conference. And, yeah, here we go. Make it official. The news center always on your side here. There was reports earlier that Chris Beard was sniffing around the Texas A&M job. But it has now been confirmed by a social media post by Ole Miss AD Keith Carter. Chris Beard is staying at Ole Miss.
You mean play basketball?
Yes. Coach basketball. Yes, that's right. Yes. Taking Ole Miss to the Sweet 16 this year, and he is not going to College Station. So, who else is on your list, Aggie fans? Who else you want? Because you're not getting Chris Beard.
Well, Gustavo Fring's out there.
Now, Arkansas, a year ago, kicked the tires on Chris Beard and ended up with John Calipari. I don't think it's going to go that way for Texas A&M this time around. But it was this whole time frame. You know, the coaches' convention at the Final Four and all that stuff. And, Hunter's like, well, why don't you do it? That whole thing.
Yeah.
Like,
why don't you do it?
I don't think it's going to go down that way again with
there were
with a Hall of Famer.
There were so many stars that aligned there, especially the buyout portion of it.
Unless A&M gets Bill Self.
They're not getting Bill Self.
Why don't you do it?
Bill Self is not going to Texas A&M. There's no way.
I don't know.
No way.
I don't know.
What's Jim?
They might be tired of him.
Well, Kansas?
He's tired of them?
No. Texas A&M is not a destination job. It's almost said it, not a great place to live.
Bleep hole?
Yes.
Okay.
No, right. Texas A&M is not a destination job. You're not going from Kansas to Texas A&M.
The dump?
Now, you want to go from, say, North Carolina State or McNeese State? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah. I mean,
no. Bill Self is going to stay at Kansas. He's fine.
Well, A&M is still looking.
It's been what?
For a coach.
48 hours?
Well, you know how it is in sports world now with social media. I mean, you can check on the news every minute. So it feels like every minute that passes, you're falling further and further behind, and the panic sets in, and people start freaking out. That is if they have any basketball fans in College Station. I don't know if they do. I mean,
they don't. Again, they're sinking all their money into college football, so what's the point?
That's worked out very, very well last year for them.
What they waiting for? Best roster in the history? No, that was Ole Miss did that.
Yeah, Ole Miss also sinking a lot of money into football and not getting any dividends on that either. Chris Beard is staying at Ole Miss. So that's
things I thought I'd never hear.
Yeah, well, they figured it out.
Well, they've got money at Ole Miss. I mean, Lane's happy, Beard's happy.
He looks happy.
Yeah, sure.
In this picture on the X platform.
Oh, he got a raise. So yes, he's absolutely happy.
Yeah,
he's a good basketball coach.
Yes, he is.
Not a great guy, but he's a good basketball.
But you know what? A lot of them aren't great guys.
No,
so it's not. I think Cal's a great guy, but a lot of these guys are not great guys. That is true. I don't think Muss is a great guy.
High Fat Carnivore says put Muss in a jumpsuit. He fits right in down there.
He did win last night. So he can't, he can't leave in the middle of the coveted college basketball crown to go to Texas A&M.
His last 2 seasons have not been good. He has been trending down since the Elite Eight. He was bad last year.
Elite Eight, Sweet 16, nothing.
And
then this year in the college basketball crown.
Nothing.
A made-for-TV event on Fox.
Yeah.
If Tim Brando's there, it's not nothing.
Okay, all right. All right, I'll buy that.
All right.
Brando's there. It's something, but it's it's an event.
They play Villanova tomorrow. Your other favorite team.
Huh?
You've been talking about how great Villanova is.
Villanova's a good job. No, I'm an A10 guy. I'm a solid A10 guy.
Well, yeah. Here's Chuck in Fayetteville texting in here. Take it from someone from Kansas. They're talking about Bill up there like they did with Cal in Kentucky.
Right.
Yeah, they're tired of him.
He's not going anywhere this year. Next year, if they struggle, all bets are off. But he's not going anywhere this year.
All right.
It's too good a program. Kansas is the bluest of blue bloods. It's too good a program. They've been trending down. That's fair.
Hold on. Let me track the lineage on Kansas. Okay. Dean Roy Williams, Dean Smith, Bog Allen, Naismith. All right. Well, Dean Smith didn't coach there, but did he? He learned under Fog Allen, right?
I have to double check that.
I've done this before. I think that's the lineage.
They
it goes right back to Naismith.
Now,
who invented the damn game, by the way.
Now, Self replaced Roy Williams, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've had a nice run of coaches since the last 40 years. They've had a nice run of coaches. Bill Self's a Hall of Famer. He knows that. He's got national titles. His jumping off point now, they have slid backwards. They're going to have to figure out some things in the offseason, but it's too good a program.
Listen, Mike, I'm not reading that text. I'm not getting sued like McAfee. I'm not reading that text about Mary Kate. I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Well, Larry Brown was before Roy Williams.
He won it all.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm not reading that text, Big Mike. I'm not getting sued like McAfee is. It seems like they're having a good time over in Oxford these days. That's what it.
Oxford's a great
outside looking in. That's what it.
Oxford is it's a rocking little. They didn't want a damn thing.
No, but they're having a good time.
They're having a good time doing it.
This is what see. You don't want to win when you're an athletic. You want to aspire that it looks like you're having fun, and you're not winning, and everybody's okay with that because they're having fun. This is the dream scenario at a place like here.
Vitalo may have busted that balloon because they had a whole lot of fun and won the whole thing. Now, granted, it's baseball. Say what you want, but it's
yeah, but that's
baseball.
Are they using metal bats?
They're still using metal
cares,
bats. These are undrafted players. Weren't good enough to get drafted.
I mean, they were drafted eventually. Some of them are drafted and they go to school. You're painting with too broad of a brush here. Define product.
Okay, fine. Let me back up. They still using metal bats?
Yes,
All right,
they are.
We're done
Yes, they
here.
are.
We're done here.
They need metal torpedo bats. Let's go back to 21 to 19 games.
Can games still be called because of a curfew?
I told you that whole thing was a bunch of was nothing, much ado about nothing.
We're
right?
playing Little League baseball at this point. Same thing.
Oh, coach pitch.
Get Dave out there. Get Dave's raggedy arm out there.
I've been around so long. I remember when Dave threw BP back in the day.
Yeah, well,
that was a while ago. That was a while ago. Oh man. All right. Let's see here. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, A&M needs a coach. That's what we were talking about. So we'll see what they do. Can't go get Will Wade.
No. Well, I mean, you could.
So
It wouldn't be unprecedented. It's happened before.
Who's left that had a run in the tournament that they could kick the tires on here? Who's left? Like it seems like the music is stopped and all the chairs are full and A&M's just standing there going, huh? In their milkman suits, going.
They're going to get somebody, and you're going to okay. That's a solid hire.
You're going to
for
get the
A&M.
guy from Tarleton, whatever.
You mean Billy Clyde?
I don't care.
No.
You know what's a better job than A&M in basketball? Texas Tech. That's a better job, and it's because of at first Bob Knight, who had an assistant, I believe, by the name of Chris Beard.
He did,
and then Chris Beard was there, and then now McCaslin's there. McCaslin's a great coach. He's a great coach.
Ooh, he's a very good coach.
He's a great coach.
He's a very, very good coach. Very good.
He's just getting started.
There is not a chance in hell that Texas Tech's a better job than Texas A&M, and I will tell you why.
Why?
Lubbock, Texas. That is.
There's more oil out there, isn't there?
Yeah. How does that benefit me?
Money.
It is in the middle of godforsaken nowhere.
Hey, they win though. They win. They win. Final Four, Elite Eight. I mean, they win. What are you going to say? You're just mad they beat your team after coughing up a 16-point lead in the second half.
Yeah, I wasn't pleased with that. wasn't pleased with
that. And Texas Tech has some billionaire guy that is funding everything. They've got their chicken man out there. Forget the guy's name.
Wouldn't we have their oil man?
Oil
goes a little deeper than the feathers.
Now, what is this guy's name? Cody Campbell sold his oil and natural gas company. He's the guy that's funding everything out there with the Red Raiders.
Paul and Fort Smith points out John Pelfrey is available.
That'd be funny if they ended up there, wouldn't it?
Boy, you want to talk about rock bottom?
That
would be the one.
I would love that so much. Hey, Stansberry's available. He's somewhere, right?
What's Ben Howland doing?
He's alive.
Go get Mick Cronin.
Go get Mick Cronin. Yeah, right on.
I mean, he hates.
I wonder how many. They're going to have to overpay because this is no longer this sleepy little Southern basketball league. Like, this is a legit powerhouse now. You put 14 teams in the tournament. I mean, it's hard to win
Including
here.
A&M.
So you need a boatload of money, because if you don't win, you want to make a boatload of money when they fire you. So I mean, you gotta, and if you do win, great, you'll make even more money. It's kind of a no lose situation for somebody that gets this job. You know what I mean?
Somebody is,
because you'll either get $20 million to work, or $40 million to not work, or $40 million if it works out. Pretty good.
Stan Heath also available.
Is he?
Yep.
No. No.
I don't know.
Did the guy from A-State really go to South Florida?
Yes.
Why?
Tampa?
That's a terrible job.
Tampa?
Ugh.
Tampa. Tampa.
Jonesboro's better than Tampa.
Tampa.
Have you been to Tampa? It sucks. Terrible.
Been to Tampa many times. I do not feel that it's
Tampa's terrible.
It is not.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's warm.
It's not that good.
It's sunny.
No.
There's beaches.
Yeah. Gross beaches.
It's Florida.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: would you rather land an airplane at the the airport out there in Tampa, or the mosquitoes out in Jonesboro?
I'd rather land an airplane. Watch where it flies right over to people's heads.
That's St. Martin.
St. Martin. That's where I want to go.
Princess Julia. That's totally different.
No. Graham knows the assignment. Cheap. Thank you. Yes, there you go. Ooh, Aggies get Rick Pitino. There you go.
What about Kim Mulkey?
She's very rude.
She'd fit right
very
in.
Rude.
She'd fit right in.
He is very rude. Yeah.
Trophy Hog has Busch Gardens.
Right. They do.
Yeah. Just, he left and he took Joseph Pinion with him.
Yeah, he did. That's right.
Pinion averaged double figures this year.
Yeah, he had a good season.
I mean, he's shooting it really well.
Yeah, those guys that couldn't play could actually play a little bit. How about that? That guy at DePaul that they ran on here. I mean, DePaul was terrible, but he was all right. Remember him?
Yes. Blocker.
Yeah, Blocker. He was playing last night in the college basketball crowner yesterday afternoon. DePaul got waxed, but hey, you know what? It's not his fault. Yeah. Maybe Musselman's not a keen evaluator of talent.
He isn't.
And that's being found out.
One. He was not very good at this. He read stars. That's all he did. 5-star, get him. Can he shoot? No.
I also have no respect for a man who does a lot of props with McDonald's and yet never eats at McDonald's. You, sir, all right?
Well, now,
if you're gonna use McDonald's props, you have to eat there like the rest of us do, all right? Enjoy a good double cheeseburger every now and then.
That's why you have your figure and he has his.
Well, that's fine, but I think that is cultural appropriation. What he does. Yes, I do. Yes. He's rich and they're eating McDonald's, and he's taking our stuff and making money off of it. The hell with him.
Yeah, we got a second. Wasn't Pinion the last athlete on the show? No. You got.
That's another.
Diggs an apology.
Yeah, we wrecked his career.
He's struggling, and it's our fault.
Well, 3 weeks. He might be hurt or something. But Kendall Diggs. You know how Jim Rome, someone would go on the Jim Rome show, and then their career would take off, and they'd go on a big. We are the opposite of that. If you are an athlete and you come on this show, your career will die. It will die. Yeah,
so bad.
Pinion got run out of here.
Right.
Doesn't play anymore.
No.
And God help C.J. Brown. Hopefully something happens to him.
Oh, my God, in Green.
Who? A.J. Green.
A.J. Green.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to lose his job now.
Boys transfer today.
And we are the mush. This is why we don't have athletes or coaches on the show, because we mush them. You know, there all the time, and look what happened.
Well, he's with the Sparks now.
Yeah, but look what happened.
He's fine. He's going to L.A.
Moss came on here, and look what happened to him.
Yeah, he's washing shirts in his...
right.
Yeah.
I remember that. Oh, man.
Lance points out that Diggs played last night. Yeah, how'd it go?
I don't know. Is he hitting his weight now? I don't even know.
I don't know, but we feel bad.
I feel bad. I feel like we jinxed him.
I know we did.
And I know Dave's mad because he came over here. Yeah, Dick hit his weight. He's hitting $1.70. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's our fault.
That is our fault.
That's our fault.
I won't wear that. That is our bad. That is our bad. That is our bad.
Here's Mr. Pibb. Can you get Pittman on the show? Scott,
Oh, I see what you're doing now. I see what.
Scott, the tortilla guy, says they struck out 3 times last night. That's on us.
That's our
on
fault.
us. That's our bad.
So how do we exercise? Like we've presented a problem. How do we present a solution here? Like how do we exercise these demons?
I don't know that we can.
We need to get him in here again. Does he need to go on the morning show, where it's all about positivity and rainbows and bullcrap? Is that what they're okay?
No, I don't think that's going to help.
Okay, well I don't know.
I don't know, but
I don't know what to do.
I think they need to send a memorandum around.
Go on halftime baseball show. Go on that one.
There's another Pittman on the show. Stop.
Stop. We're trying to get the AD on. That'd be fun. All righty.
Stop it.
You guys are being very mean and disrespectful.
Yeah.
These are great men. Great men. How dare you?
Now, Graham says keep bringing them on until somebody does well.
I know what. They're going to keep the Alloys aren't even coming into Springdale.
No,
much less to this radio
They
station.
won't even drive by the
The
studio.
Alloys are coming nowhere near here.
Abner,
We don't need them going into a 3 for 31.
You know what we got to do is we got to run down there. We got to meet up with Kendall, and we got to hose them with holy water.
Well, we still have some.
We're armed with that.
That's what we need to do.
All right.
Okay. All right. We got to do something. Well, what we're doing isn't working. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Graham just says keep bringing them in until somebody does well, then stop. I don't know if that fixes the problem, but
I don't know about
we even
that.
told him if things go well, you
That's what happened.
You got to thank us.
We put the seed in his head, and now he's wrecked. He's a sports psychologist after coming in here.
Losing is like that's the natural. Eddie's suggesting we get other athletes from our opponents on the show.
We have talked about now. This would be fun if the jinx is real. Then we definitely need to get Eli Drinkwitz on the show.
Yeah,
wreck that thing. Put it in the toilet. They love us for that. We'd be a hero.
Wait a minute.
Back community.
Wait a minute. We're no Notre Dame people on the week of the game.
Oh no, we're having them all on. You said that already.
No.
We're having them all on.
No.
Horning, Holtz, we're having them all on. Rudiger, we're having them all on.
Okay.
Dan Devine.
He's dead.
The actor that played Dan Devine, we're having all of them on.
Okay. Okay.
I would like having him on because he was in Major League.
Oh yeah, he'd be fun.
Chesley, whatever his name is.
We'd have to address him as Eddie Harris, right?
Crisco, Bardol, Vagisil.
Ain't got an arm like yours. One day you will too. Yeah. Okay. So shout out to Kendall Diggs, our bad.
And we look forward to many Notre Dame guests here.
Not the one.
Put the mush on them. All right, we'll be back here in a minute on Ruscin and Zach. If you are in need of an attorney, it's hard to find out which one to go with, right? Because all these ads say the same dadgum thing, right? You know, no win, no fee. We'll fight for you. Blah 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 blah. Right? How do you know who to choose here? You choose someone who has over a decade of experience in injury claims and lawsuits. Someone who used to defend the insurance companies, but switched from the dark side. Jackie Mock and Mock Legal Solutions. She'll use her experience and insider knowledge of the insurance industry to get you the money you deserve. MockLegalSolutions.com. Real advice, reasonable price.
And Zach.
That is my sense of humor coming across.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, be scared, and they try to frighten you into comment. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
It's our 47th anniversary at Burton Pools and Spas. Make your backyard the go-to spot for family fun. Get the Aruba fiberglass pool for $44,900 or the Corinthian for under $53,000. Plus, rectangle saltwater pools only $49,950. Give your kids a summer they'll never forget. Limited spots available. Hurry in for these exclusive anniversary sale savings at all 3 Burton Pools and Spas locations. Burton Pools and Spas. Water for a better life.
Spring camping season is here. Don't miss the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th at 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway in Rogers, just behind Newt's. Sponsored by 2 of the state's largest RV dealers, Wheels RV and Moix RV. With brands you love like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Flagstaff, Coachman, Catalina, Vibe, and Winnebago, and on-site financing available. There will be a variety of vendors and bounce house for the kids and so much more. So make plans now to attend the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th, 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway, Rogers.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
Looking for the perfect jewelry to celebrate life's special moments? Welcome to Swift's Jewelry. Swift's, we specialize in turning your dreams into stunning reality. Whether it's a beautiful custom engagement ring, a unique anniversary gift, or a special piece just for you, our expert jewelers can craft the perfect masterpiece that tells your story. Come visit us in beautiful downtown Fayetteville next to Hugo's Restaurant or at swiftsjewelry.com. Swift's Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956.
It's not just the flavors that keep you coming back to the House of Webster. It's a tradition. For over 90 years, our family-owned company has been making jams, jellies, salsas, barbecue sauce, and many more treats that make your meals come to life. From the first jar to the last spoonful, you'll taste the quality in every bite. Please visit our gift shop located at 1013 North 2nd Street, downtown Rogers. We want you to sample the great taste of life. Visit us at houseofwebster.com. House of Webster. See you soon.
Delicious jams and jellies.
Attention business owners, are you overpaying for your website, dropping thousands up front and shelling out more than $95 a month? Stop the madness! With Modular Orange, you get a custom-built, fully managed website for just $95 a month. No hidden fees, no headaches. They write it, build it, launch it, update it, and secure it so you can focus on your business. Ditch the overpriced hassle and go simple. Visit modularorange.com today. That's modularorange.com.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruscin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
Finding the right employee for your company is tough. One wrong hire can be a major setback. You're not alone if you face this. A recent survey by Robert Half shows nearly half of hiring managers readily admit to making a bad hire. Luckily, there's a solution. With Robert Half's specialized recruiter's experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can have the right skilled professional in place quickly. We understand what it takes to build winning teams because at Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now. It's ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
God, that was boring.
You didn't run by the Good Chair, so I had to have someplace to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the stadium shop. We heard from Robert Errol Mann earlier in the show. Stop by and tell him you want to be seated in the Good Chair. He'll walk you right up there and sit in it.
He was in trouble. We had to bail him out of trouble because of the story you told.
Okay, first of all, Elizabeth, you misheard the entire story. I never said all. Those were two independent stories.
Tale
that were
as old as
melded together.
time. I misheard the guy on the radio. That's why we record all this stuff, by the way, because we get misquoted a billion times a year around
So
here.
here's what happened. Is clearly
Go back and watch it on YouTube.
Robert's been guilty of something in the past, and she heard.
No,
Yeah.
Robert's fine.
Baseball team knocked off Grambling last night. Little Rock 7-4.
What a game! Oh, what a hell of a game!
Arkansas got Missouri this weekend. Christian just texted me a question.
Oh boy,
he's fine. But I do feel like it's easier for me to answer it than it is for me to type back the answer.
Okay.
You're Ruskin and Zach polls because we're doing them because I have to and I'm being forced to against my will.
See, I say you've a lockout.
Okay. All right. Has worrying about something ever helped? 87.9%. He said no. If someone starts a sentence with "it's nothing personal," is it personal? 94.4% of you said yes.
It is, yes.
How many cousins you got? 48.9% of you said more than 10.
3.
I got 6. That's it.
I got one having a baby and one getting married this summer.
Okay.
So maybe not be this summer. It's at some point this year.
Baby.
That's right. He's a boy, yeah. He is a boy, actually.
Oh, good. Yeah. Good. Will they name it Derek?
No, they will not. No, they will not do that.
Christian wanted to know how we're getting Muss's shoulder brace. We have a supplier that has possession of the brace that is going to bring us that brace.
We got a lot more important stuff than that to be texting about in the middle of the show, all right? Get your house in order, all right?
He wants to know about the cane that Pittman had.
Oh, Pittman's cane?
Now,
how do we get that?
Well, Derek, let me tell you a story about the Pittman cane.
All right.
See here. Hold on, let me get some talking music.
Can I get my pimp walk going with that cane? All right.
So, I'll just tell you that I know the whereabouts of the cane.
Okay.
The cane, I hear, is propped up right next to the neck brace.
Ah.
Which I have worn.
Aha.
Drunken night one night.
The scotch was flowing. Okay.
Well, first, yes. So yes, we know where that is, and maybe we'll get a good look at it. But the cane is a very sought after piece of memorabilia.
Don't they have more important stuff to do?
Who?
In Barling, besides worry about our decor
They just came out of the storm shelter. Got bumpy down there.
Good grief.
And to answer your question, no. No. Never.
Can we get a camera on Matt Jones during the halftime show? All we see is his shirt.
Matt stands up.
Well, then lift the camera. This is not complicated. Lift the camera up where it's at eye level.
But when he sits down, then you're just looking at. He looks like
tilt
Wilson.
the camera down.
No, you can't.
Stand up and sit down. One or the other. Can't do both. Sorry. I want to stand up. Can't do it. Got to sit down where the camera is.
You very well easy.
This is not a Matt problem. This is a technical problem. All right.
Uh-huh.
Matt can do whatever he wants.
Yes.
But
yes,
we can't be showing a torso for 3 hours a day. That is not a television show. What are we doing?
But it's a radio show.
Come on.
It's a radio show. It's not a television show.
Oh, here's a good one.
Yep.
You want Hognoxious's kilt?
Yes.
Okay.
Now that That would be a fun addition.
Yeah, okay.
Now, is it washed?
Well, we can run it through the, we can run it through the fluff and fold
You know
up
what?
the street here. I mean,
I'll take.
we got a laundromat not far from here.
Yeah, that's true. We do. No, we'll take
Got any quarters?
any piece of memorabilia. We really don't.
But
care.
only the obscure stuff. I don't want an autographed helmet or any more signed footballs.
That goes in the sales office. They need that.
Stuff is for that's baby memorabilia. We want the real stuff.
We
all
have
right.
a seat cushion from War Memorial from '62.
That's exactly
what
right. Yeah. We're looking for. I mean, when they throw out the chains at the stadium, we want the chain.
Now,
that's the kind of stuff we want.
Would you want Pittman's belt that exploded?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. I mean, a signed photo. I mean, that's lame. That's not doing anything for anybody. But you get a cane and a neck brace, and Hog Noxious is killed. Now we're talking.
Okay, we're not getting the neck brace.
Okay, well, whatever.
That is a very valuable.
I was just speaking metaphorically.
Oh, wait a minute.
We like the obscure items, not anybody can get.
Okay, I know where the kilt is.
Okay, all right.
Hang on.
Like the meter. Like we know where the meter is, but we can't get it.
The meter is on the other side of the state.
Yeah, it's a problem. In a metropolitan area, you may have disparaged earlier in this broadcast.
It's not far from the campus, from what I understand. Huh. Okay.
And the thing was fake.
Yeah, it was just a guy with a
dial. It was a guy with a dial.
Guy with a dial.
My childhood died when I learned that.
Is that right?
I thought that thing was real. You know how many times I was screaming at 8 years old trying to thinking I made the lights go up and down.
Now, Derek.
And I had nothing to do with it.
Is that more about the fakeness of the dial or you just being an idiot?
I don't want to answer that question.
Okay, all right. See, it's on you for that.
But my childhood died that day.
Did it?
Yeah,
Okay.
when I found out the meter was fake.
Huh.
By the way, the meter invented at NC State, by the way.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
When?
In the 50s.
Oh, okay.
Everett Case.
Why do you know that?
Because I watched the history of the ACC tournament, and they were talking about Everett Case, who started the ACC tournament at Reynolds Coliseum. And, he did all this stuff. He put spotlights on the starting lineups. He did all that crap in the 50s. Yeah. He invented all that stuff. He was a showman and a basketball
Bill Veck
coach.
before Bill Veck?
That's right, yeah, without, the livestock. Bill Veck without the goat or whatever the thing was. Or Eddie LeBeck. Or no, Eddie Goodell. Sorry.
Eddie LeBeck was
I'm sorry.
Carla Tortelli's
Eddie Goodell.
husband. Yeah,
That's
okay,
right.
now Eddie
He was
Goodell.
4'8", right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
He's a little person.
Yeah.
Little guy. Little swarthy guy. Very unhappy.
Yeah. I guess if he was Bill Veck in basketball, you'd put the players in pants because Bill Veck put the baseball players in shorts. So you'd go the other way on that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. Russell in Boonville says he promotes like Jackie Moon.
Ooh, Jackie.
No, Jackie Moon. First of all, that's the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. Jackie Moon had one minor hit in the 70s called Love Me Sexy.
Oh, okay.
That's semi-pro.
But Jackie Moon.
Oh, first of all, it's Jackie Blue. It was by the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. It's Jackie Blue.
Ooh, Jackie.
Yeah. Oh,
Jackie
God.
Blue.
You are doing a terrible rendition of Jackie Blue. You are doing a horrible disservice to my men, the Ozark Mountain Daredevil. This song slaps.
WNBC.
I love this song. Now, here's what you're supposed to sing. 66 degrees.
Come on. You know what I heard on the way to work there?
Yep.
Stay With Me by Faces.
Oh.
That's the band that Rod Stewart was in before he went
that's a
on
good
his own.
song.
That's pretty good, yeah.
That's not a terrible song.
Yeah. Good song. Do it again. Is that Hanging Tough?
It's a good guess.
New Kids on the Block?
It is not.
Oh, man. Oh, Falco.
Also known as Der Kommissar.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He was Chris Gaines before Chris Gaines.
There you go.
Colton points out the Ozark Mountain Daredevils once played the Gentry Freedom Festival.
Boy, none of y'all are doing any work down there today, are you? My God. Nobody's working in this company
Are we
today.
even on down there?
I don't know. Apparently, because everybody's listening and texting you. I mean, get to work. There's work to be done. Well, that's an easy one. That is a Foghat and Slow Ride. That's what that one is.
Good. Okay.
That's an easy one. I like when you give me an easy one. That helps me out.
I see.
Builds my image.
You never play this song when somebody's coming up to bat when they're struggling.
So cold as ice foreigner. Yeah.
Don't do that. They don't like that at all.
No, the other team is when you.
Well, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Do they still play like the wimpy songs for the other team, like Britney Spears, or did they outlaw that because they're anti-fun in baseball?
I can't answer. I can't answer that. I don't know.
Hit me, baby, one more time, like that
song's pretty good.
Genie in a bottle. They play it.
Okay. All right.
California Girls, but the Katy Perry one, not the Beach Boys one.
Yeah, no, can't do that.
All right, fine. I don't know what to tell you. All right, do it again because I talked over. Kudo.
It is good for you. Look at you. All right, he's back.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Tip your waitresses.
Well done. Well done.
And get to work at Barling.
You know what? Leave them alone. But sometimes you got to let them play a little bit. Obviously,
Yeah,
Tommy,
blow off some steam.
Obviously, Tommy's out of the office.
They're probably cutting commercials on the air while we're talking.
Only Ty does that.
No, one other person did that too, and someone else did that. Because you see, there's a button that goes on the air, and then there's a button that you push that just you can record it and it doesn't go on the air. I'm just trying to explain to everybody how radio works to the layperson out there. And see, what we do is we put the on the air button on all the time. So whenever you crack that mic open, you got 50,000 watts behind you. That's what you got.
50?
Okay, 50 watts.
50. 50.
Right.
Wow.
He will play that thing you do with 50,000 watts behind it tomorrow morning.
Oh, yes. That's what was that guy's name?
It's about the biggest looking cootie I've ever seen.
That part I remember. All right, one last one.
Okay.
That's a tough one.
Oh. I don't know. I'm stumped.
Howard Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Jonas to blame. You want an easier one?
Yeah. Don't rock the boat.
That's right. It's the Hughes Corporation. Let's picture Howard.
Howard Hughes with his long fingernails and all those jars of urine.
What?
Howard Hughes had jars of urine up in the hotel room. You didn't know that?
Colton wants you to know he's on his way home, so he's not in.
He's all here. All right.
Yeah. So there you go. You owe Colton an apology.
No, I don't. Yes, you do. I apologize to absolutely no one.
Yep.
Conor McGregor around here.
I'm voting for him.
Okay, great.
I figure the world's on fire. Why not add another one?
Okay. Fair enough.
Let's vote for him. I'm Irish.
Good plan.
Thank you.
All right. He's famous. That's a solid plan.
Yeah.
All right. It's 21 minutes until the hour, and we'll return here with more after this.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
You're a bum.
This is the Bum of the Week, powered by Crane Automotive Team.
I'm going in the league. This week's bum for me is Dennis Gates. And the University of Missouri, their fans, they talked an awful lot all season long during their good times and their bad times. They did beat Alabama, but you just lost to Drake.
This happens again. God, we really got to start checking our work here.
Uh-huh.
I have Dennis Gates as my bum of the week also.
Hey everyone, Braden Webb here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. You may remember me from my days playing baseball for the Hogs. Now I'm hitting home runs for AAA Business Systems and enhancing ways company do business in our area. If you want to partner with the best office technology provider in Northwest Arkansas, call me today at 479-442-4185. Let's win together, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Indigo Sky Casino invites you to come experience pure gaming fun and winning excitement. Indigo Sky offers it all. Beautiful, luxurious hotel rooms and suites. Live entertainment on weekends. Chef-created entrees. Come win your share of over $1 million total cash and Go Rewards prizes. Friday, 6 to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash. Experience why Indigo Sky Casino is the premier gaming destination. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com.
This is CJ's Trivia Tuesday, presented by CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers in Fayetteville and Russellville.
And it's delicious.
There must be 50 customers out there. It's unbelievable.
When all you do are burgers, they have to be the best.
You hear that open every Tuesday on the Morning Rush around 10:45, where we give away a $25 gift card to CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers, which can be used at either the Fayetteville or Russellville location. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do are burgers, they have to be the best.
I'm ready for one of them Butcher Boys.
Yeah, CJ.
Finding the right employee for your company is tough. One wrong hire can be a major setback. You're not alone if you face this. A recent survey by Robert Half shows nearly half of hiring managers readily admit to making a bad hire. Luckily, there's a solution. With Robert Half's specialized recruiter's experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can have the right skilled professional in place quickly. We understand what it takes to build winning teams because at Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T.
I've heard about Nugenix. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text KING to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text KING to 42424. That's KING to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-777-1225. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-777-1225. 800-777-1225 or biglou.com.
Hi there, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RV Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. After an active early start to our day, the latter part of it looks pretty good through the evening hours. Now, as we go to tomorrow, that all changes. Lows be dropping to low 50s by our Thursday morning, and then it stays cool all day with scattered showers, maybe a storm here or there. Highs in the low 60s on Thursday. Nothing severe. On Friday, it warms back up in the upper 60s to around 70. Could be another threat of severe storms on Friday. Also watching for that flooding risk Friday. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Running Back on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ruscin and Zach Show's been streaming in 158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Burr in the County Cork of Ireland. If you want to stream it too, it's at thatline.com. You got one of the Google Play Alexa thing. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. One of us will show up, or you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car Hit That Line Now app.
Okay. You can do all that stuff.
All of it.
Right.
Oh! I was just watching a ball leave the yard. Jackson Merrill.
Yeah.
Jackson, that's a good name. Jackson Merrill.
Wednesdays and sometimes Thursdays are fun around here because there's about 100 Major League Baseball games on during the show, so we can help break up the monotony of doing this every day with some actual sports on TV.
Yeah, well,
and the Nationals are eating it in Toronto right now.
3-0.
So, but they had 2 men on. It was over.
It's like the third inning.
It's the 5th inning. It's over. So now we've moved on to Guardians Padres now for our viewing pleasure here. They're in the top of the third and there's no score.
So what we've done is we've gone to a more competitive game.
That's correct.
Okay,
yes.
all right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. R.I.P. Greg Gumbel, who used to flip us to the more competitive game back in the day. The Cardinals lost again today.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, boy.
No, they won 12-5. I'm sorry. Cardinals won today 12-5.
Let's try this again.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Cardinals won today. They avoided the sweep of the Angels.
All right.
By at the hands of the Angels, I should say. 12-5. Rangers win 1-0 today.
Yeah.
The Royals lose in 11, 3-2 to Milwaukee.
Boy, they blew that.
Yeah, that's not good. Again, a mush. We went and saw the guy in the Royals front office, and now they stink. So, look what we did. We are the mush. Anyway. No, my dad's not texting me about the Cardinals anymore now that they're not undefeated. It's funny how that works.
Yeah, well, he's out on them. He's done.
Yeah. Herrera hit 3 homers today for the Cardinals.
Is he the guy that chews on the tape?
No, that was Wilson Contreras.
Oh.
Wilson Contreras over the weekend was having some sort of issue during his timeout with his bat with the tape. So he tore the tape off there. He didn't have anything to do with it, so he put it in his mouth. He ate it and got back in the box.
Huh.
That's what he did. I don't think he hit a home run or anything, so it's not like it's going to catch on and everybody's going to start eating bat tape or whatever that stuff's
One of the
called.
funniest moments in cinema is when in The Natural, when Roy gets up for the first time, to see the lightning bolt on the bat. He's hitting the ball all over the place. The next scene, the next cut is them at the national anthem. Everybody's got the lightning bolt on their shoulder. That's funny.
Yeah.
So nobody's gonna be handing out tape. The Bat Boy's not gonna be handing out tape on the way out.
No.
Ah, man, that's too bad.
The Braves are winless. Yeah. Did you know that? I did. That's fun. I mean, unless you're a Braves fan, then it's not fun. But for the rest of us, we can point and laugh for a while. They're 0-6.
I've enjoyed the Braves' failures. While my team continues. Will Rafi Devers get his first hit of the season? I think he's doing it on purpose. I think he's trying to force a trade.
Hey, we're major leaguers. We don't tank plays for personal reasons here. Come on.
That's a
major league.
Major league. I think he's doing it on purpose. Okay. He's been a good hitter his entire life, and now all of a sudden we're 0 for 19 with 15 strikeouts. I don't think so.
Okay.
He sucks,
right.
And I think he's doing it on purpose. I think he wants to get a trade, and the Red Sox are going to have to deal him. But on the flip side, Derek, my Red Sox signed a guy with 21 professional at-bats to an 8-year, $5 billion contract. I hate this team.
What time do they play?
6:05. That's right. Got the Orioles tonight.
Yeah.
God, I hate this team.
Yeah, the head scratcher.
I have no idea.
That's a head scratcher.
They don't know what they're doing. But you know what? You know what it is? Devers is 0 for 19, but look over here.
Hey, look at this.
Yeah, look what we just did.
Abrams hit a home run. It's 3-1. See, I turned the Nationals game off. They score.
Have you seen this guy, James Wood, that plays for the Nationals? How can you not know maybe the best player on your team?
I haven't watched him play this year.
The TV
and I haven't looked at the roster.
The TV is literally right in front of you. You can watch your team almost every day.
I don't want to.
Okay. All right. James Wood's very, very good.
How are the Sacramento A's doing?
Not
are they bad?
Great, not great. They
bad?
They had a big hullabaloo on A's opening day. They proceeded to give up 18 to the Cubs.
They're down 6-2 in the fourth.
I think they ran out of water. It was a bad day.
Here's great news for America. The Houston Chronicle is reporting the Astros torpedo bats will be in next week. Great.
Awesome.
Great. That's what we need. Them to go win 95 games again. That's fantastic news.
Yeah, Brian and Gravitz, happy Red Sox hate week. I am... Guy in Missouri just pointed out the Royals just lost 2 out of 3 to the Brewers, who got destroyed by the Yankees. Yeah. Scott, the tortilla guy, who would want to trade for 0 for 19. See, he's not 0 for 19. Wink, wink. He's doing this on purpose to force the Red Sox hand to trade him because we all hate him so much.
These are the lies we tell ourselves.
He's doing this because he's, Christian, he's 0 for 19 with 15 strikeouts. He sucks. And he's pissed off because they're making him DH because, A, he's a terrible third baseman. So they put Bregman in there.
Yep.
They signed the new kid to this $57 billion contract, and Devers is and he's got a $345 million bill coming.
This is a great team in 2019.
Shut
you put
your
together.
face, man.
2019, this team would be awesome.
2019, that the kid that played at second base was 14 years old.
He's in travel ball. Say with his dad yelling through the fence, "You're dropping your shoulder."
Oh, God. I heard that 4 times yesterday. Probably got 4 GoPros up there watching the game. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I had to. This morning we had the storms come in, and I had to watch the dogs, and one of the dogs she scratched the crap out of me, just climbing on me because it was thundering or whatever.
She wasn't scratching.
And then she went into the toilet room and just sat in there for a while on the floor.
Wait a minute. The what?
The toilet room. The room with the toilet.
The bathroom.
Well, it's off the bathroom. It's the water closet, whatever you call it. The toilet room. And she sat in there for a while. I got a picture. It's pretty funny.
He took a picture of the dog in the toilet?
Well, just sitting there in the floor.
Let me see if I've got this straight.
Yeah.
You are taking photos of the dogs in the toilet. Now, who did you send the photo to?
I sent it to my mom.
Uh-huh. And what did the text say? Just out of curiosity.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Poor thing." Yeah.
You know you're becoming your parents, right?
It's fine. I don't care.
You're becoming your parents.
Are you going to be that Dr. Lou? Who's the guy, the Dr. Rick on the becoming my parents thing? Oh, right. Well, some of y'all don't understand that their toilet room is that next to the clothes room.
Yeah, exactly.
Gilligan,
that next to the
in these gated communities,
in the car room.
That's the garage. In the in these gated communities, you see there's a little room with the toilet in it off the bathroom. That's right there. So you have a little privacy. I'm saying.
Yeah, Mr. Pibb says Devers is going to get traded, go win the MVP. I don't doubt it.
He's going to hit 408.
Yep.
Somewhere else.
Is the toilet room next to the refrigerator room?
That's the kitchen. This is getting land force vibes now all of a sudden. Water force vibes.
Russell Mountain Home once would say, wait, we're taking pictures of the dog wanting to be left alone?
Yeah. I thought it was funny.
Is the toilet room next to the servants' quarters?
No, it's that they're
on opposite ends of they're on opposite wings
they're
of the
by
house.
kitchen 3. They're not next to kitchen 1. Come on. All right. We'll be back here in a minute on ESPN Arkansas. At the Clay Maxey Auto Group, they want to give you a level of service that maximizes your drive at every step of the car ownership experience. This means personalized car buying experience with competitive, transparent pricing to reliable and consistent repairs from factory-trained technicians and going beyond the sale to ensure a seamless, enjoyable, and tailored experience for you. Visit them in Harrison, Mountain Home, Clinton, or Berryville, or online at ClayMaxeyAutoGroup.com. They want to maximize your drive at the Clay Maxey Auto Group. Harrison, Mountain Home, Clinton, Berryville, ClayMaxeyAutoGroup.com. We will continue here very soon on Ruscin and Zach. Stay with us.
Another Wednesday is upon us. I'm Brandon Evans, helping you get over the hump and cruising toward the weekend with this 4029 news update. The first round of potentially damaging weather has moved through our area, but more is in the forecast. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee has when the next punch from Mother Nature arrives. Now, that first round did temporarily delay all arrivals and departures at XNA earlier today. If you're flying in or out this week, make sure you're monitoring both the forecast and your flight status. Even with breaks and severe weather chances, many roadways will still be wet. So if you don't drive well in the rain, we've got some tips to turn you into a pro. Don't forget to check out our website or download our free mobile app. There's a story posted right now about a confirmed tornado touching down just to our west in Oklahoma, as well as a map of local public tornado shelters. And in sports, spring means baseball, and today was media day for the Naturals. Find out the high-profile former SEC slugger looking to add some pop to the Naturals lineup this season. I'm Brandon Evans. Join me tonight on 4029 for live, local, late-breaking news.
Hey, man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista.
I thought that was a members-only place.
No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio.
Well, let's go. I'm starving.
Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit bellavistapoa.com/things-to-do/dining for details.
Founded in 1976, Moix RV has always focused on bringing family and friends together, and this has never been truer than now. As we continue into our 50th year, we are proud to be a family-owned and operated Arkansas original. With marquee manufacturers like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Forest River, and Winnebago, we have the RV for your next adventure at prices that will not be beat. Moix RV, built for adventure, rooted in Arkansas. Visit us in Conway, Hot Springs, and Springdale, or online at moixrv.com.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
If you only have a 401k, you're not getting the most for retirement.
Wait, what?
Add a Robinhood IRA on top, then they'll boost it by 3%.
You can do that?
And if you transfer in any retirement account, you get 3% on top of that.
Is there a limit to the match?
No limit. Robinhood Gold gets you the biggest contribution match of any IRA on the market. Sign up for Robinhood Gold at Robinhood.com/boost by April 30th. Subscription fees apply.
Investing involves risk. 3% match requires gold for 1 year from first match. Must keep IRA for 5 years. Match on transfers subject to additional terms and conditions. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC.
If you only have a 401k, you're not getting the most for retirement.
Wait, what?
Add a Robinhood IRA on top, then they'll boost it by 3%.
You can do that?
And if you transfer in any retirement account, you get 3% on top of that.
Is there a limit to the match?
No limit. Robinhood Gold gives you the biggest contribution match of any IRA on the market. Sign up for Robinhood Gold at Robinhood.com/boost by April 30th. Subscription fees apply.
Investing involves risk. 3% match requires gold for 1 year from first match. Must keep IRA for 5 years. Match on transfers subject to additional terms and conditions. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. It's no wonder that ZipRecruiter is the place for skilled skydiving instructors, accomplished airbrush artists, and proficient pediatricians. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter to hire, you're missing out. ZipRecruiter is the place that's so confident it can make your hiring easier that it lets you try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. So if you want the right candidates for all your roles, ZipRecruiter is the place to go. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Hey, AKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arn.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
That was more money hitting Jackson Merrill's bank account.
Yeah,
Is
if
that
you've
the
got
sound we heard?
Jackson Merrill in your fantasy baseball league,
Good Lord.
he's not bad.
He just went bridge again for
You know what
the
he didn't
fathers.
do? Play college baseball because he was good.
Oh, okay. There's a shot.
Mr.
Shot right there.
Mr. Pip wants to know how pissed are you when the dogs come in and take photos of you in the toilet room?
They don't have thumbs. They can't do that.
You don't know that.
They don't have thumbs.
Is the toilet room next to the microwave room?
No, that's around the corner. It's near the refrigerator room.
By the car room.
Stove room. And it's near the car room. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And the table room.
Oh yeah. The big table room.
The big table room.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. The China cabinet room.
Right.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Join us on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline at 877-377-6963. I did enjoy, we had another Russell Westbrook sighting last night in the association. Did you see this?
Kinsey and I were watching the Spurs and the Knicks last night. No, we didn't.
So in a game in which, and this is, if we had a stat of the day, you're not going to believe this. I didn't believe it. In games where he scores 50 or more points, the Joker is 0-3.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's hard. How did that happen? How does that happen?
He's a ball hog.
He had 61 last night, and the Nuggets lost in double OT. Very entertaining ball game. But the Nuggets have a 2-on-1 break going, and Westbrook doinks the layup.
That figures.
So he figures, how can I make one mistake into two? Wolves go down to the other end. They get in the corner, and he fouls the crap out of this guy in the corner. Makes 2 free throws. T-Wolves win. Ball game. 140-139 in double OT.
Is the toilet room next to the sleep room?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's there's the bathroom, and then there's the toilet room and the sleep
shower room.
The shower room, yeah, the
next
bathroom.
to the toilet room. Okay.
Right,
All
the tub room.
Just making sure we get to get the logistics on this right.
That's right. That's all correct. Yes. Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure that we had that.
Yeah. So, hats off to Russell Westbrook. You know, I was thinking it's a total coincidence. I didn't know Carmelo was going to be put in the Hall of Fame today, or they were going to announce it. But I was thinking, they're going to put Russell Westbrook in the Hall of Fame one day.
They are?
But every memory of him is bad. Of him, like last night, or missing
Didn't he
a shot.
win an MVP?
Or when he's yelling at fans to get him thrown out, like because they're calling him Westbrook. Like, I don't have one basketball highlight I can point to in Russell Westbrook's career. And don't give me the triple-double stuff. Compiler.
Oh, okay.
Compiler.
Right.
Compiler.
Thank
you.
Is the toilet room next to the movie viewing room?
No.
Okay.
No, that's
what about the
in
book
the East Wing.
The book room?
That's in the West Wing.
Okay.
The books.
People just the
books that haven't been banned. They're in there.
No, not so much.
Thank you all for your support.
If you're looking to them for support,
no. I know. I know better than that.
When I'm in that final furlong of life, and I'm on the ventilator, I want you all there cheering me on.
That's right.
Go, die. Yes, that's where I want you all there.
That's excellent. But yeah, Westbrook showing up and showing out last night for the Nuggets in a loss where their star had 61 points. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. And Carmelo's going to the Hall of Fame.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, his greatest basketball accomplishment is Syracuse national title as a freshman, right?
Doesn't he have a gold medal?
Okay, gold medal, but the Syracuse thing's pretty high up there. Boeheim finally got one. Whiny punk.
Okay.
What?
Oh, whiny punks.
Well, that's a fair point. I shouldn't single him out.
I saw a great stat today. I was going to use it as what we learned, but I found a better one. Kelvin Sampson.
You're giving us your leftovers? No.
I thought this was interesting. Kelvin Sampson, the head coach at the University of Houston, got his first coaching job in 1981. Okay. Now, they're going to play Duke on Saturday. John Shire was born in 1987.
Wow.
There you go.
Shire.
Yeah. You think he sucks.
Well, we'll see.
You said he's not very good.
We'll see. He gets a chance to change that.
What are you, a Zen master now? We'll see.
He gets he gets to change the narrative this weekend.
But
if he can win it all.
Said he sucks. Will you say he's a good coach on Monday if they're playing in the final?
If they win the whole thing, yeah.
Oh, he has to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. This is Duke. This isn't the standards at Notre Dame. We're just making the tournament is exciting.
Whoa!
We want to win the damn thing. All right.
Well, okay. First of all, Notre Dame is making the title. We didn't make the crown thing.
Oh, the college basketball crown. Yeah.
We didn't even make that.
That's happening again tonight.
Yeah, I saw that. You can bet on it.
Yes, you can.
That dude caught the home run with his hat.
No kidding.
Yeah, they just showed it.
He should
rewind it.
He should get. I don't know how to do that on this TV. This TV's terrible.
No,
Terrible, Ernie.
Again, I think it may be the operator.
No, this is a terrible TV. That's why it's here and not in my house.
It couldn't be you.
I didn't want it in my house. It's so slow and the lag is just you hit a button, you go outside, you come back, and it executes what you told it to do. I mean, it's great. It's great fun. Anyway.
Oh well.
Steve from Bentonville. So you have one of those fancy eating tables. Yeah, I think we've eaten in the dining room 3 times, 3 years. Thanksgiving. Maybe 4 times.
Okay.
We don't eat in the dining room very much.
Why?
Because
what's on the dining room table right now? Clothes,
some sort of decor of some kind. And the neck pillow that my wife won't use, even though it's a good pillow and she should use it.
Well, why don't you use it?
Well, she's waiting for me to throw my neck out so she can say, "See, I told you, shouldn't use that."
Why don't you use it? Because you have a pillow that you apparently can't stay on.
It's the same pillow.
Oh,
she just got one as well, but she doesn't use it.
You guys are buying pillows together. How cute!
I need to wash the pillowcase though, because it smells like the factory. God knows what sort of carcinogens I'm inhaling with this thing every night. But
you think that's the reason you fall off of it?
Could be the carcinogen. Yeah. Could be.
Where is the coffee book table room?
In the okay, see, BE, you tried, but you came up short. So sorry.
He laid up on that one.
That's right. Yeah, the goulet up. Mm-hmm. That's right. Other big news of the day: Chris Beard staying at Ole Miss after flirting with Texas A&M. Maybe flirting. He wasn't heavy petting yet, but he was definitely flirting. Giving them the googly eyes over there.
They probably made a phone call.
Hello there.
Why? Again, nobody's going. Texas A&M is not a destination job. Nobody is going to Texas A&M from a reputable basketball program. It's just not. You're going to play third fiddle down there to whatever those lunatics are doing.
Mm-hmm. So now we wait and see who's next on the Aggie list, but they're not getting Beard. Arkansas didn't get last year either, but
it
seemed to go okay. Yes. Rodney Terry is available.
He's not doing anything, and you can probably get him cheap.
Right.
How about this? Is not that difficult.
Right. So let's go back. I was just thinking about this. Last year's coaching carousel. Remember, Kentucky tried to get Oates. That didn't work. Arkansas tried to get Beard. Didn't work. Let's see. What else happened? That's about it.
Yeah. They're not letting this go, so you're gonna have to ride this one out. How many clothes rooms do you have?
Listen.
You're just gonna have to ride this one out.
The bit is dead. Put the stick down.
No, it's dead to you because you don't want to answer.
None of the podcast, by the way. So y'all are just wasting everyone's time with it.
Fine.
It's fine. I mean,
that's what we're here for.
We are here to waste time. That's right. Right. Bailey suggesting A&M kick the tires on John Pelfrey. You're not the first person to suggest that today. Not the first.
Where is he? Tennessee Tech? Was that right?
I thought it was Northern Kentucky.
No. Well, maybe.
Okay. I'm looking up Rick Stansbury. There's a guy that's won in the league.
No, he was still alive.
He most recently was an assistant for Penny at Memphis last year.
Oh, that's going well. Pelfrey's at Tennessee Tech.
Tennessee Tech, okay. You know who's at Northern Kentucky? Who? Darren Horn. That's what I'm thinking of. He was a guy. So in 2010 or so, the league got really cheap on hiring basketball coaches. That's when Pelfrey worked here, and Darren Horn was at South Carolina, and Anthony Grant was at Alabama. And none of these guys worked. But the 80s saved a bunch of money because they didn't have to pay them a lot of money. But then they started investing in coaches. I believe the first quote unquote big hire was Howland at Mississippi State. He went to like Final Fours or whatever at UCLA. And then Pearl got back in at Auburn, and
That's worked out.
Yeah, that's worked out. Rick Barnes went to Tennessee. And then things got serious again. And Arkansas got good coaches again. Musselman was a good coach. He's a pain in the ass, but he's a good coach. I mean, you can't argue with that.
Musselman?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a terrible evaluator of talent, though. But he does figure out a way with a bad roster to piece it all together and usually win more than he loses, although the last 2 years he hasn't done it.
Ryan in Prairie Grove wants to know, does Kim Mulkey dress like your fourth Christmas tree?
No.
You only had 3 this year, right?
Yeah, we never got the fourth one up. Very busy. Very, very busy.
Stop it.
Very busy. Andy Kennedy, UAB.
Yeah.
He could be on the
Good
move
year.
to Texas A&M. Yeah, why not? That's fine. You wouldn't have to pay him too much.
No, and that's the thing. If you're Texas A&M, if you can get a guy on the rise, you get him at half cost. You understand the arrangement, which is you can either extend him or when he goes, you get back into the basketball coaching carousel. But
right.
It's not a great place.
That's
It's not.
No.
It's not Texas. Although they want to be so badly.
Oh.
They're like the 5th best basketball program in that state.
Yeah.
I mean, Texas State's good on occasion. Tarleton's great. Texas Tech, Texas.
Oh.
That would make them 5th.
Texas hadn't been to a Final Four in 22 years.
It's not a basketball school.
No. Went to the Elite Eight 2 years ago with Rodney Terry, and they fired him.
Here's a great question. Is the Texas A&M job better than Vanderbilt?
Probably. That might be, that's probably a better job.
Well, there you go. Go get Byington. Christian suggesting that.
Trophy Hog says get a AI version of Shelby Metcalf. That's an old joke for some of you more experienced listeners in our audience. But now it wasn't Shelby Metcalf that tried to fight the fans. It was the other guy that was at A&M.
No, here?
Yeah.
No, it was Abe Lemons.
Abe Lemons, that's right.
Texas.
Texas, right, not A&M, sorry. Shelby Metcalf had a temper on him, too. But they all had tempers back then because they were allowed to.
Well, you could also punch a student and not get in trouble. Because it was all legal back then.
That's right, yes.
So,
Those were the days.
Abe Lemons could go into the stands, get a kid in a headlock, and start pounding on him like he was Nolan Ryan, and nobody would say anything. It was just, it was the cost of doing business.
Who's the guy at Grand Canyon, Bryce Drew?
Sure.
Yeah, he's got SEC experience. He bombed out at Vanderbilt. Why not try bomb? Make some more do-re-mi on the side. I don't know.
Then why would you hire him? If he bombed out, you wouldn't hire
Well,
him.
because this time it'll be different.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Where's Frank Martin? Go get that guy.
Frank's in Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah, UMass. That's right. Your league.
I love the
A10, right?
You can go get the guy from VCU. That's Dave Odom's kid.
Oh, yeah. It's in his blood. Coaching is in his blood. Ooh, Frank Martin.
Dan in Mount Ida says the Vanderbilt job is better than the A&M basketball job because of expectations.
Okay.
I don't know about that. You're playing in an amphitheater that's akin to the Grand Ole Opry. No.
Oh, they should play a game in the Grand Ole Opry. That'd be fun.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, the Grand Ole Opry House.
Take all the seats out. Yeah, sure. That'd be wild.
No, do it on the stage. Put the court on the stage, like when they box in the auditorium at Madison Square Garden.
Just play the thing on an aircraft carrier.
Well, they tried that, and the court gets slick, and then they can't play.
And it gets windy, and and do it while the aircraft carrier's moving.
Yeah.
Ball goes off, bounces off to the side.
I don't know if this is productive or entertaining, just spitballing names for the A&M job, but you know what? It has eaten 15 minutes, so
See?
It has been productive in one somewhere.
You're overthinking the plumbing on this.
That's right. Don't do that.
Nope. We can go back to the third room.
The more you overthink the plumbing, the easier it is to drain. Don't do that. That's Scotty in Star Trek 6, I believe. 5? Okay, thanks. All right. Very good stuff. Let's see here. You can join us here. Or whatever you want to do. I'm not here, unlike everybody else in the media, I'm not here to tell you what to do. Do whatever you want. I'm just giving you options. You could text us or call us, 877-377-3776. 6963.
Don't do that.
Oh, gosh. Mr. Pibb. Oh, God.
What?
Mr. Pibb.
What?
What's Dave Bliss doing?
Hey.
The coach who had a kid murder another kid on the team and covered it up? That's your answer?
Hey.
I don't think Sankey's going to sign off on that.
I think he's coaching.
Well, he was a few years ago, he was at some Christian college in Oklahoma City, and then they ran a story about him, and then they fired him the next day or two.
Yeah, that was 2018. Was his last year. Cavalry Chapel
That's
Christian.
It. Yeah, Cavalry Chapel. That's right.
Yep.
Right. That's right. Okay. Nate wants to hear the breathing bit again. No. We don't do requests here. Please. Hold on.
Got away with it once.
I got to find the next thing I got to read.
Okay. Do you?
It's in here. Oh, here it is.
All right.
I got it.
Shoot. Go for it. Like a Swiss car.
We'll edit all this out later. Nobody will know the difference.
Know the difference.
Awesome. That's the beauty of, whenever we can produce these things and make it sound smooth, man. All right, we got a mom that's a thief. I want to tell you about that coming up here in a minute. Ruscin and Zach. It's sports related, so settle down. Well, the Bella Vista POA restaurants are all open to the public. Open to the public. You, the public. They'll let you in. Do you believe that? They will. Well, if you tell them about Ruscin and Zach, they may not let you in. But, I mean, if you don't tell them about us, they'll let you in. BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio. All open to the public in Bella Vista. BV65 is the new barbecue joint they got up there in Bella Vista. So check that out. And Lake Point is now a casual place for good food and lake views. Go to BellaVistaPOA.com for all the information you need. BellaVistaPOA.com.
Ruscin and Zach.
I'm sick.
Wow.
Sick to my stomach.
ESPN Arkansas. And thanks
Stream-
for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas. More than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for betting on all the madness. Even if your bracket is busted, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with a free Sweet 16 bracket and live betting on every remaining tournament game. With the largest selection of odds on everything from college basketball to MLB, NHL, and MMA, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every Cinderella story to every hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Get luxury without the splurge with Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 Classic box, as saucy as ever. The $7 Supreme box, packed with decadent favorites. And the $9 Discovery box brings new indulgences like toasted cheddar street chalupas. It's the Lux you want for less. Choose your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas.
Changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every one-timer and buzzer-beating 3 live and in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Don't miss out. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, millions of men experience ED, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. At HIMSS, our own board-certified urologist, Dr. Peter Stahl, knows this better than anyone, and he knows that HIMSS can help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, Senior Vice President of Men's Sexual Health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED, and it has never been more convenient to treat than it is right now, thanks to HIMSS.
Through HIMSS.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs. Options at up to 95% less than the brand names when you get started at hims.com/joy. To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% less than brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T.
I've heard about Nugenix. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text KING to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text KING to 42424. That's KING to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hi there, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. After an active early start to our day, the latter part of it looks pretty good through the evening hours. Now, as we go to tomorrow, that all changes. Lows be dropping to low 50s by our Thursday morning, and then it stays cool all day with scattered showers, maybe a storm here or there. Highs in the low 60s on Thursday. Nothing severe. On Friday, it warms back up in the upper 60s to around 70. Could be another threat of severe storms on Friday. Also watching for that flooding risk Friday. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Ruscin and Zach show. No, wrong one. Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair. There's some kind of bug infestation in here today.
Another wasp?
No, I don't know.
I ran like a scalded dog from that wasp earlier today.
We're going to talk about that in a minute.
I don't care.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I'd have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Tell Robert, Errol Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks. You'll be seated in the Good Chair. Baseball team beat Grumbling last night 7-4. A riveting baseball game that kept everybody on the edge of their seats. Arkansas hosts Missouri this weekend in Fayetteville. Your Ruscin and Zach Expo. You know what?
No, we have to do them. Required by law.
Yeah. How many cousins do you have? 48.6% of you said more than 10.
Tomorrow's question, how many kissing cousins do you have?
If someone starts a sentence with, it's nothing personal, Is it personal? 94.4% of you said yes. And has worrying about something ever helped? 88.1% of you say no. That number's dropping. So obviously the people with jobs have just started voting. So good to see. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X-Polls. So we had two major...
Tomorrow, Ricketts and you here. We'll get to that.
We had two major events today. Which one? Do you want to go door A or door B?
Door A.
Door A. You and the Wasp.
Yeah.
So about this time of year, we are reminded gently in the building that there is usually a hornet's nest somewhere in the attic with the squirrels and the raccoons. It's a veritable jungle up there.
There's a zoo up there.
Yeah, there really is.
I'm going to peek my head up there, see what's going on.
So one of them made his way through the ventilation system, or possibly the big hole in the ceiling, and made his way into our office. Now, you pointed it out.
Yeah.
I grabbed the can of Raid and just waited, because eventually he's going to settle.
Right.
Well, for whatever reason, he went straight at you.
Yeah.
He landed on your left shoulder. Now, you did this interpretive dance, is what I will call it.
Okay, all right.
As you were racing into the bathroom, so it was just going to be you and the Wasp, and somehow you got the Wasp into the bathroom.
No, he was never in the bathroom.
He was never in the bathroom.
No.
Okay.
Stop short.
Okay, I'm still sitting there with the can of Raid in my hand, just waiting for him to stop. You ran out of the office, and where did you go?
I ran to the end of the hallway.
Okay.
As fast as I can at this age.
I hit him with the Raid and stepped on him. Where is he now?
I don't know. After you killed him, I never saw the corpse again. I don't know where he is.
Well, it's behind your chair.
Oh, good. Was it in the floor?
Yeah.
I was worried you got Raid on my fleece that's in my chair in there. My shawl.
That's what we're concerned about.
That's right, yeah, because that's a nice item.
Okay.
I'd like to not ruin it.
I did not get Raid on the...
Back when they gave us good gifts around here.
I did not get Raid on your shawl.
It's a joke. I'm kidding around.
Yeah, so when we get this new person in here, we're going to have to they're going to have to understand that job one is killing all the wildlife that makes its way into the studio.
Should attract a quality candidate, Zach. You know about the varmints that live here. What? I didn't know there'd be varmints.
Yeah. Rule number one: if it flies, hums, hisses, it's all yours. I said hisses.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's not what I heard. I'm sorry.
Freaks.
Sorry.
Oh, hey. Oh, a hat game.
Hat game.
Hold on.
All right.
Y'all just sit tight.
Talk amongst yourself. All right. Padres hat game. It's under 2. All right. Hold on.
All right. Here we go. All right. Here we go. For those of you who don't know, we're talking about Major League Baseball Network. It's the hat game. We're trying to find the baseball. It is in 2.
I got it the whole time.
2.
1, 2, or 3.
Hey! Woo! All right.
You got it.
All right. Behind door number 2, I got pulled over today.
Oh, yeah.
They caught the tater.
They got him.
They caught the tater.
When you were slowing down, apparently.
Well, when he clocked me, I was doing 81.
Oh, okay.
And then he came up and he was very nice. He was extremely polite, and I had everything. Let this be a lesson to you, kids. Be very polite with the officers. They'll be very polite with you. Nobody was getting dragged out of a car. None of this was going to happen. But I handed him everything, and I keep it in a nice little bundle. I handed it to him.
That's a bundle, not a bindle for those.
Yeah, it's a bundle.
He's not homeless.
Handed it all to him in a bundle, and he came back, and fortunately, I got off with a warning.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, I didn't even have to show any cleavage.
Did you play the Do You Know Who I Am card?
Absolutely not.
Oh wow.
No, he goes, you know I pulled you over? I went, yep, I sure do.
Yeah, that was hauling ass through here. That's why.
He's like, where are you going? I'm like, work. He went, oh, that's awful. And I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah,
wow.
he let me off today. So that's the first time I've been pulled over since I was 17 years old.
Wow, look at you go.
Yeah, first time. That's a pretty good run. That's a really, really good run. That's what, 35 years?
Is that right?
Yeah, in between.
I don't know how old you are. So
well, thanks.
I mean, I can ballpark it, but I don't know the exact number.
I'm more than half 100. So yeah,
I thought that might be the
35 years.
But I don't like to poke fun at that, like some of the young people around this place do.
Well, we got rid of them.
Well, the other ones,
the
ones that listen when they should be working in the afternoon.
Yeah. No, it's
ads that go out over the air.
But so and it was a state he got me.
Oh, a trooper.
Yeah, he got me.
Oh wow!
I didn't even try to run. I thought about it, but just pulled right over.
Not a county mountie.
No. It was one of the real ones. He was very, very nice.
Well, that's good.
And I appreciate him, giving me...
He probably appreciated that you didn't act like a canoe. You know what I mean?
That's correct. I just sat there and I was...
A fiduciary.
You know why I pulled you over? Yes, sir, I do. I sure do.
To be a lesson to all the young people out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't be a smartass in that situation. Just answer the questions. There you go.
Now, Gavin says, I wouldn't run from the ASP. I've seen the YouTube videos. That was in the back of my head.
There's a few of those.
They got that pit maneuver down.
That has a cool.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Wow. Okay. All right. Did they have a bear in the air tracking you?
No. I
like that phrase,
he pulled
bear
up
in the
right
air.
behind me, and I was like, all right, he got me, and I just moved over.
That's a great phrase, bear in the air.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one.
CJ McCall.
That's right, convoy. They even got a bear in the air.
Chris says, tell them you're a sovereign citizen. No, I know how that ends. Nope, seen enough of those. Nope. Just pulled right over. Was ready to take my medicine.
Oh boy.
And he was very kind.
All right.
Thank God.
We'll be back here, and
expensive.
That
would have been tough.
That'd have been a tough one.
But I don't have to explain it to anybody, so
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, what do I care?
You're a party of one.
That's correct.
28 minutes until the hour.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years. This is the Morning Rush with Ty Richardson and Tommy Kraft.
Like, there's so much to do here in Arkansas, like going to Gaston's or hanging out.
What a segue, man. Them broadcasting lessons I'm paying for are finally paying off.
Gavin said that you could just trade me for half a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Yeah, give me the pickles on that half. And the Chick-fil-A sauce to go with it as well.
Weekdays from 9 to 11, only on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL, heavy equipment operator, electrician, have painting or concrete labor experience, or experience in the quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
Vivid Seats is your ultimate destination for basketball and hockey this season. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every one-timer and buzzer-beating 3 live and in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Don't miss out. Visit vividseats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
This wasn't how Patrick pictured himself in retirement. Instead of playing golf every day, he could barely walk because of his severe knee pain.
It hampered everything because it hurt to walk around the golf course. It hurt to swing, just pretty much hurt doing anything.
But the groundbreaking regenerative treatments at QC Kinetics changed everything for Patrick. QC Kinetics uses your body's own healing properties to help repair and restore damaged tissue in your knees, hips, back, and shoulders. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime.
The turnaround's been amazing from where I was to where I am now. I've gone from a 15 handicap down to a 7 handicap. That's because my knees allow me to play golf like I haven't been able to play probably in 15 years.
Don't let joint pain keep you from doing what you love. Call QC Kinetics today for your complimentary consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1222.
1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Decisions aren't hard when no matter what you choose, you win. Like with Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Choose from the $5 classic box with iconic favorites like a beefy 5-layer burrito, the $7 Supreme box with the chicken chalupa supreme and more. Or find new obsessions in the $9 Discovery box. Get yours at Taco Bell today. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
Relief from hip and back pain can be a reality when you work with the experts on a mobility and flexibility routine. That's why StretchLab was founded. Pro athletes and sports fans alike love StretchLab for our customized one-on-one assisted stretch sessions. Discover the difference a good stretch can make, because when your body moves better, you feel better and live better. Visit your local StretchLab today or go to stretchlab.com and use code FAN10 to get up to 50% off your first 50-minute stretch. Plus, receive an additional $10 off.
Michelle Smallman here. Do you want to be at the draft in Green Bay, Wisconsin? Travel Wisconsin is sending 10 lucky fans and a guest to the draft. Experience the thrill of the draft firsthand and make memories that will last a lifetime. Don't wait. Enter Travel Wisconsin's Dream Draft Sweepstakes. Visit travelwisconsin.com/draft to learn how you can win a trip to experience the biggest moment of the offseason. Epic moments that become lifelong memories are waiting to be discovered across Wisconsin. Terms and conditions apply.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Do that one again. I didn't hear it.
Elf.
There it is.
Elf.
Make it clear.
Right. Here we are, 877-377-6963, the Lewis Automotive Group hotline here on Ruscin and Zach. And your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Forgive me, his words, not mine.
Oh, it's so good.
Another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
Rocky Marciano.
Eddie Murphy from Coming to America.
Which I caught a piece of on cable recently again. And
Well, then you're a punch.
I know. It's just brilliant.
It's a great movie. The barbershop scene in that is absolutely hysterical.
Yeah.
Cuts off the ponytail. Gabby Tinder.
I know.
So good.
What do you want me to do with this?
So good.
Isn't that what he says? He sits down in the chair. He's like, so what do you want me to do with this?
Remember they had the what was his name? Jake, who was the health guy in the late 80s. Jake something.
Oh, with the ponytail?
No. He was the cab driver, and he's like the nicest guy in the world. Like in his business, whatever. And he's driving the cab, and he comes up on Eddie Murphy in Arsenio Hall, and gets out of the car, and he goes, "Bleep you!"
Oh, yeah.
And it's like his only line in the movie, and he gets back in the cab. It's just great.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
There's that.
Jake Steinfeld, Body by Jake.
Yeah, Body by
the
Jake.
Body by Jake.
Yeah. That was him. Yeah.
That's him. I didn't.
Oh
know
yeah,
that.
yeah. He gets out of the car. He's got the Yankees
I always
thing
figured it was someone famous. I just didn't know who it was.
Yeah.
Give him a cameo like that.
It was really funny because he's literally one of the nicest people in that entertainment world, and to see him get out of the cab and do that was pretty funny. Really, really funny.
Oh, what a good one! That's a good one. Oh, let's see here. Oh, what does Hacker say here? Hold on.
Hookers don't count.
That's what Hacker says.
Hacker is sending us a screenshot of the NL Central standings in which the Cardinals are up a game on the Cubs.
You're sending me standings. We haven't even played 7 days yet.
It's April 2nd, bro.
Relax, bruh.
Yeah. Bruh. Calm down, bro.
Dr. K asking, has anyone had a Monday type Wednesday? They're all Mondays.
I'm doing all right.
Okay.
Every day's Monday except Friday, right? And then when you retire, every day is Saturday.
That's what I'm told.
That's except Sunday. So that's how that works. But yeah, when you work, every day is Monday. We're just here to
waste your time.
Keep the transmitter going, man.
We're Lou Brown in this. We're here to waste your time.
I'm just wasting sports writers' time. Give them one big burger and that whole thing. I do enjoy that movie.
It is
a lot of movies.
It's a wonder. Yeah, no kidding.
Probably like 20 though, really. Just 20 movies. That's about it. They just get repeated over and over
again and again and again and again and again. What were we listening to today?
Hold on, it'll come to me.
Oh, it was the producers.
The producers, yeah. It was on last
producers,
night.
yeah.
I got home from the show and the producers went on, and I forgot that Mr. Belvedere is the
Now you watched the original.
Yeah, Zero Mostel, Gene Wilder, the original producers, Mel Brooks movie. And the guy that they get to direct it is Christopher Hewitt, who played Mr. Belvedere later on in life. But he's in drag. He's wearing a dress, so he's the guy they want to direct the production there.
You know, one of my favorite things about the way we do this is when the texters start talking trash to other texters, and we have to relay the message. Fort Smith has a note for Hacker. Nobody has won a pennant on April 2nd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Even Lance Lynn's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Hell with this. I'm out
That
of
was
here.
a terrible. Lance Lynn. Now, here's the thing that I don't understand. Maybe I'm not up to date on how the modern sports world works.
Okay.
Lance Lynn, a couple of years ago, maybe 7-8 years ago, was a fairly successful pitcher in the major leagues. I think he had one or two good years, but other than that, it was a pedestrian career. Lance Lynn then goes on his wife's podcast to announce that he's retiring.
Oh, that's where that was?
Yes.
I never heard of that podcast. So I don't know.
Well, he's obviously.
Of course, I haven't heard of about 5 million of the podcasts that are out there.
He's using it to sort of boost his wife's podcast.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah. Yes.
Here's my point.
Subscribe, rate, and review.
Here's my point. Lance Lynn didn't have a job. Nobody wanted him on their team.
Wait a minute. All right.
You can't say you're retiring when you don't have a job.
Okay. All right. So what's worse? What's worse? Quitting when you don't have a job, or speaking to people when you don't have a job about a job you don't have. What's the bigger transgression here? Which one is it?
That's a jump ball.
Okay, we're going to the arrow on that.
You can't retire from a job that you don't have.
Okay.
You were not good enough to be in the major leagues. I understand. But we didn't need a retirement announcement.
Okay. All right. So
that's all I'm saying.
So Okay. So he didn't have a job. He just said, I'm not playing anymore. Even though he's not playing.
Right. He's not playing.
Okay.
Now that would make double not playing makes it a positive. So he's playing.
Oh, so he was playing then.
Now, here we go. If we have a disagreement between two texters, is that
You're a bum.
a bum fight?
Wow, I would have never expected you to be a bum.
Right.
Bum of the Week Friday here on
I can't wait. I've got my bum of the week.
Bum fight.
Somebody came up to her at school and asked if that was her.
And she said no.
Oh, no. She
said yes.
leaned completely
Leaned
into it. Yeah. Because there's a promo running where it starts off with the bum
That's
fight.
right. Yeah. Were any of the rest of y'all at the show last night at the Second City in Walton Arts Center? Was anybody there?
No.
I was looking around. Nobody recognized me, so that was good.
So you were sad.
No. I don't like. There's usually one person that is like, "Oh, I love the show."
No one is going to talk to you at the Walton Arts Center if you're wearing slip-ons.
Well, that's right. They were all judging me. I was looking at every man's shoes and seeing laces. Damn it, laces. Damn it.
So
boots. Okay, but damn it.
Yeah, no one was in slip-ons, were they?
No
one was in slip-ons and a 3/4 zip. You were on an
The
island.
woman on stage was in Chuck Taylor's. I thought that made it okay.
That's part of the outfit. That's part of the thing. But nobody had slip-ons. Nobody had a 3/4
They were
zip
funny.
on.
They were funny. They did some written stuff, and then they did some improv where they were like, somebody name a job, and then they riffed on that for a while. And there was a point in an improv where this one woman could only speak 7 words at a time. So that was all she could do. That was the rule. It was pretty good. We had a good time out there. Good time. Next up is Back to the Future in a couple weeks.
You've seen you've seen Ted, right? The movie.
Yeah. Ted, not Ted 2 though.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Ted.
There's the scene in there where they have an improv troupe. They're like, give us a historical event, and they start listing off all these sad historical events.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who said Starbucks? No. No.
Well, they do this thing where they're like, somebody name a.
You yell out floor pie.
Somebody name someone name an occupation, and people are like, blah, 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 and they like, okay, I heard dentist. So they just do whatever they want.
Right,
you're not involved in it at all. They've already.
Do you think your wife was looking at other men's shoes?
No, probably so. But here's the thing we thought about, and I thought this would get some traction, but you didn't care for this question at all. So let me just we'll peel back the curtain here a little bit. I thought this was an interesting thing to ask people because we sat close, but far enough away where they didn't pick on us on the stage. And neither of us, we agree. We do not want to be, picked on from the stage in any of these shows. So we started thinking, well, what's the worst one? The Magician? The comedy show where they pick on you, where you're right there
We
by
were
the stage?
2 seats back when we saw Nikki Glazer.
Yeah, she didn't pick on us, though.
No.
No.
I'd have let her pick on me.
I bet you would have.
I would have. She had weird hands, though.
Blue Man Group, they pick on you at Blue Man Group.
Right.
You don't want to be on an aisle, and you don't want to be, like, dead center front 2 rows, because they'll pick on you. You can be in the middle, but you want to be, like, in the middle, like 10, 15 rows back or something like that.
Question.
Yeah.
When you go to Back to the Future, will you be wearing a life vest?
Yeah, like I just came in from port. Yeah.
Dork thinks he's going to drown.
Jacket drying. Your jacket is now dry.
I think you should. I think you should dress like Marty.
Oh, do a little cosplay?
Sure, why not?
Why can't I wear a radiation suit like Doc?
You can do that.
There you go.
I think that would be funny.
Bring the dog, call him Einstein.
Does anybody have a radiation suit we can borrow?
Einstein, you little devil.
Don't bring the dog.
But his clock's still ticking. It's 1 minute behind ours. Sorry.
I would absolutely dress in a radiation suit. I would go in character for Back to the Future.
Oh, in cosplay.
Now, is this
all right. Can I go as Biff?
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Why not?
Butthead?
Go as one of his friends with the little 3D glasses.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
See, that would be easier. You wear plaid shirts and jeans. Roll the cuffs.
Right.
Put the glasses on, man. You're in character.
Yeah. Or I could be old man Biff, with the plaid jacket. Like, all you got from me is light beer. That guy. I could be that.
Yeah,
that
you could be
person.
that guy. You should get a Twin Pines tattoo.
Oh, I should get Pines Maltese for that. That'd be good, right? Yeah. Old man Pete. I don't know.
Gilligan says you can't wear slip-ons until you've won 20 in the show.
Oh, then you're colorful. Okay. Very good, Gilligan. Thank you.
Yeah, you could be wear the radiation suit. You walk in. What are you dressed up as? I'm Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan.
You bring a hairdryer in on my belt. Yeah. Probably wouldn't like that at the
Where did you get the hairdryer?
I don't know. Well, I brought it from the 80s, obviously.
Oh, that's right. Doc put his suitcase in there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Why does Doc have a hairdryer?
Well, I mean, it had wild hair.
Well, I would have thought that was natural.
No, you did.
Yeah, well.
Hey, speaking of Mr. Belvedere real fast, and baseball and 80s stuff, I saw that the 4 living cast members of Mr. Belvedere got together in Milwaukee to honor Bob Uecker. Isn't that cool? The wife and the 3 actors that played the kids. One of them named Rob Stone, but it's not the Rob Stone from TV. It's a different one from Fox.
Well, he was from TV.
Well, not the guy from Fox Sports. A different Rob Stone.
Good point here from Jamie in Fayetteville. We can get one of those hazmat suits in a Uline catalog.
There we go. Can we get it here in 2 weeks?
All right. Yeah.
All right.
When's the show?
I believe it's 2 weeks from tomorrow. Let me check. It may be next Thursday.
I can probably get you a DeLorean if you want to drive.
Oh, no, that'd be something.
Wouldn't that be
It
something?
is next Thursday. I'm
okay.
sorry.
Can you drive a manual?
No.
Right. There goes that idea.
I can run a Mr. Fusion, though.
Yeah. Who can't?
I can do that. Yeah. Abner says I can dress like the clock tower.
Save the clock tower. Yeah. Why not?
No, not like the lady, like the clock tower.
I dress like the lady.
That's right. At 10:04 p.m.
Yeah. I don't think that I've heard worse ideas.
Okay. Maybe there will be people in costume. I don't know. You know, that's the one about the Christmas concert. You know, everybody dresses kind of Christmassy and festive. And I went to the Nutcracker one time, and all the little girls are in there like ballet stuff because, you know, it's for the kids show and everything. So that was...
Wear the ballet stuff?
I did not wear the ballet stuff, no. They didn't have tights in my size, so I couldn't get those in it.
At your size, they're called tarps.
That's right. Yeah, they're not called tights.
Oh, yeah, dress up like Goldie Wilson.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not? You can go as Red...
Red Thomas.
Red Thomas. He's for Progress.
Progress is his middle name.
You can dress like Mr. Carruthers.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Right. Our coffee earns high praise.
I'm throwing out some ideas.
I want to find one of those.
Now, hers is a little bit... There's not... You can dress... You know who the perfect guy is? It goes Lorraine's dad.
Oh, Mr. Bain?
Yeah. Who the hell's John F. Kennedy? Yeah, that guy. That would roll right into your wheelhouse. Or you go like as her brother, put the coonskin cap on.
We need to explore this further, and we never did. Well, maybe one day we'll get to talk to Robert Zemeckis about this. But in the
of course,
in the movie, he says one of those damn kids jumped in front of my car again. How many kids did this guy run over? You know what I mean? You remember that?
Okay, first of all, in the heat of the moment, you'll say a lot of things.
Is that not what he said?
I think Marty was the only. Well, obviously, what's his dad's name? George was the original one, and then Marty kind of
time to change that oil.
Kind of subbed in for him. Yeah, go as a peeping Tom.
He's a peeping Tom.
Yo, he's got it. Go as Uncle Jailbird
Uncle
Joey.
Jailbird Joey.
Yeah.
Better use of these bars, kid.
Bailey says, have you ever seen a Walmart customer? I promise they make tights in your size.
That's right.
That's not nice.
XL.
That's not true, but not. Yeah, go as Uncle Jailbird Joey.
Yeah, I could. Go with Dave.
Yeah.
David, watch your mouth.
Get you a Burger King uniform. I always wear a suit to the office. Why are you living at home, you bum? Why are these grown-ass children with jobs living at home?
I don't like her, Marty. Girls calling boys. Was it chasing boys? I don't remember. All right. Well, we almost killed more minutes here, Zach. Look at this.
Yeah, I know.
Look at the clock on the wall.
Very
Look at us go.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh, man, we forgot to read the box score from the game last night. Son of a biscuit. Man, it just slipped our minds.
It's a tough one.
Oh, that's too bad. All right, 877-377-6963. Text us or call us here on the
Don't.
Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Well, call him.
No.
Don't call me.
No. Do not call me. Do not text me. Leave me alone.
Yeah, right. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, what if you went as the town drunk that slept on the park bench?
Oh, yeah. Crazy drunk pedestrians.
Yeah. That was very Lou Holtzy of you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Very Lou Holtz.
Lou Holtz is doing a fine job. I think Notre Dame's going to win the football game.
God bless you.
That's right.
God bless.
I know.
You got to bring him back for the game this fall, right?
That's right, yeah.
I mean, he
wheel him out there.
Did his undergrad here, got his PhD at Notre Dame.
Are y'all going to take that from him? Are y'all going to take that from him?
1,000 of them.
What are you going to do about it? I can't do anything. What are you going to do about it? All right.
You know who's coming back?
Who?
Ty Watch. He's going to catch like 8 touchdowns. You watch. Marcus is that petty.
Hey, turn up the heat on spicy with the new Caliente Cantina chicken menu and Caliente sauce. Made with real jalapeno peppers. Try it today only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Taco Bell. All right. We'll come back and do more of this. Stay where you are.
Another Wednesday is upon us. I'm Brandon Evans, helping you get over the hump and cruising toward the weekend with this 4029 news update. The first round of potentially damaging weather has moved through our area, but more is in the forecast. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee has when the next punch from Mother Nature arrives. Now, that first round did temporarily delay all arrivals and departures at XNA earlier today, so if you're flying in or out this week, make sure you're monitoring both the forecast and your flight status. Even with breaks and severe weather chances, many roadways will still be wet, so if you don't drive well in the rain, we've got some tips to turn you into a pro. Don't forget to check out our website or download our free mobile app. There's a story posted right now about a confirmed tornado touching down just to our west in Oklahoma, as well as a map of local public tornado shelters. And in sports, spring means baseball, and today was media day for the Naturals. Find out the high-profile former SEC slugger looking to add some pop to the Naturals lineup this season. I'm Brandon Evans. Join me tonight on 4029 for live, local, late-breaking news.
Gentry Public Schools is entering the new year and second semester with excitement, especially in their athletics programs. With dedicated student athletes and supportive coaches, Gentry Public Schools is proud of the hard work and sportsmanship shown on and off the field. Their excellent staff, modern facilities, and incredible students make them proud every day. Stay connected by visiting their website and following them on social media for updates on everything happening at Gentry Public Schools.
You're a bum.
This is the Bum of the Week, powered by Crane Automotive Team.
I'm going in the league. This week's bum for me is Dennis Gates. And the University of Missouri, their fans, they talked an awful lot all season long during their good times and their bad times. They did beat Alabama, but you just lost to Drake.
You know, this happens again. God, we really got to start checking our work here.
Uh-huh.
I have Dennis Gates as my bum of the week also.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan. We are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
WT Equipment is your home for New Holland ag and construction equipment, sales, parts, and service. For high horsepower row crop tractors and combines, utility tractors and hay equipment, compact track loaders, and mini excavators. WT Equipment has it all. Stop by one of their 8 locations to explore the value of New Holland tractors and see why New Holland hay equipment and twin rotor combines are second to none in harvesting ability. Need to upgrade your construction equipment fleet? Give WT Equipment a call. Come by a store or check out their website, WTEquip.com.
Injuries don't wait for an appointment, so why should you? Ozark Orthopedics is here with expert orthopedic care whenever and wherever you need it. Visit Orthopedic Urgent Cares in Bentonville and Fayetteville. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. No appointment necessary. Need immediate care? Download the HURT app, a 100% free tool connecting you to an orthopedic injury expert anytime, anywhere. Ozark Orthopedics, getting you back to the activities you love. Learn more at ozark-ortho.com.
It's our 47th anniversary at Burton Pools and Spas. Save on Doughboy pools, up to $12.50 off above ground pools, and up to 23% ground pools. Doughboy pools are the most durable, with the best warranty and proudly made in the USA. Ready to relax? Hot Spring is the #1 selling hot tub brand, starting at $34 a month. Grab these amazing deals at all Burton Pools and Spas locations. Burton Pools and Spas, water for a better life.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, 2-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers or Griggs Covington in Farmington.
Spring camping season is here. Don't miss the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th at 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway in Rogers, just behind Newt's. Sponsored by 2 of the state's largest RV dealers, Wheels RV and Moix RV. With brands you love like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Flagstaff, Coachman, Catalina, Vibe, and Winnebago, and on-site financing available. There will be a variety of vendors and bounce house for the kids and so much more. So make plans now to attend the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th, 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway, Rogers.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arn.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach. Start right now.
What if you went as the teacher? I'm sorry, fellas, you're just too damn loud. Why not? By the way, I did that manually. The switch over.
Look what you did
I
there.
know, it's pretty good, right? Here goes Huey.
You did it the hard way, too.
I did it the old school way. We used to do it back when, this was real. Doing carts and reel-to-reel. CDs. You didn't know where the brakes were.
Records?
I never spun a record.
Okay.
CDs, yes.
Sadly, I never played a cart.
Oh, my gosh.
I know.
My favorite thing to do with carts was to put things on there that shouldn't be there.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Because that will mess people up.
Of course.
And now a word from our sponsor. You suck.
Yeah, they love that, I'm sure, back in the day.
We used to do that to the night guy all the time. Drive him crazy.
Of course.
Drive him nuts. And the best thing was they had this, how antiquated this was. Carts were probably like the size of your hand.
Right.
And you put them, to erase them, we had this giant magnet.
Yes.
And you put the cart on it, you hit the button, and it went.
A giant unlicensed electromagnet, yes.
So one day we got bored, and we just started putting random stuff on the magnet to see if we could get it to spark up. Sure enough, there are things that will make a magnet spark.
Yes, right.
It's a good time.
Yeah, we used to erase tape in the football video office on those big things.
Yeah. Same thing.
It
VHS tapes.
It just sounded bad. Like, it made that hum, and you're like, this sounds dangerous.
This is really, really bad. Yeah.
All right. It's the closest thing I've done to dangerous work is using one of those giant magnets to erase tapes, I think.
Jamie wants me to do a Ward Burton impression. I'd have to listen to Ward. He's from South Boston, Virginia.
Southie.
Yeah, well, that's a whole other country down there.
All right.
Let me work on that.
Let me do the thing here.
Oh, which thing? Oh,
the thing.
Oh, hang on.
The thing.
I wasn't even ready.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle. Or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
How does the Senate vote?
Okay.
Speaking of Mel Brooks, there you go. Let's see here. All right. So here's what you've missed today. If you've been, working, I don't know, grinding away for the man or whatever it is you do all day long. Nobody's working right now.
It's Wednesday.
The Chris Beard is staying at Ole Miss as the basketball coach. So now A&M needs a coach.
Well, they needed a coach before.
Oh, that's right.
It wasn't. Chris Beard said no. They still need a coach.
We wasted 20 minutes haphazardly throwing names against the wall earlier.
Do it again.
That was exciting.
But why not?
That was very exciting.
You know where a wasted 20 minutes would get us?
Closer to the end. That's right.
Really would.
That's right.
Really would.
You had. I'm still amazed by this. Nikola Jokic in the NBA, when he scores 50 or more points, is 0-3 in his career.
Why?
That's.
Why are you amazed by that?
I just figure you'd win when you score over 50.
No, you're hogging a ball.
Oh.
You're not passing the basketball.
Not a hog and jog. It's hogging the ball.
Hog and jog is a totally different thing from what I hear.
Yeah, we've also talked about where Zach was 31 years ago tonight, which was sitting somewhere in the Charlotte Coliseum at the 4.
It was.
Beat Arizona that night.
Brutal hangover.
Okay. Yeah.
Brutal hangover that night. I was legal, 21, but brutal.
Hey.
No, I wasn't.
We don't judge
Hold on,
here.
no, I wasn't.
Okay, we judge here.
Wait a minute, that was not April of '94, right? Yeah, it was like a month from. Hey, wait a minute, it's my birthday month.
Yeah, it is.
Hell yeah!
All right, look at you.
All right, worship at the altar of me.
Okay, something like that.
Yeah, let's roll.
All right. And that's about it. That's what's going on around here. Nothing else is happening.
That was a top 5 hangover.
Okay.
That was the night we went to the strip club.
I mean, allegedly.
No, we were there. I don't know if they had CCTV or whatever, but we were definitely there because I threw up on the stage.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
That's not what
that was not a great night. That was a bad night. I mean, wasn't like taking an orange pill and getting drunk at the North Little Rock Best Western, but that's the number one headache.
Oh, the mom water is the. Yeah.
You know, I ran into them, and I am still a topic of conversation. I'm so happy.
Can't hold your liquor.
Something like that. Something like that.
Put your foot on the floor.
They called me a weenie.
Put your foot on the floor.
Apparently, that stops the room from spinning. I am told.
Very important life lesson learned there.
Abner says we need strippers for my birthday show. I wouldn't be opposed
to that. Is he paying for them?
I ain't got nothing going on. Why not?
You have no one to offend.
No, I
like
don't.
That one time. I thought I saw her last night, but it wasn't her.
Oh, did she? Is there a bunny about to die in a pot?
No, I thought I saw her at the show in front of me in the security line. I'm like, is that?
No.
And then she turned like more where I could see more of her face, and I'm like, no, that's not her.
No, it wasn't a
Thank
tractor
God, 'cause
pull.
that was going to be on. Tractor pull.
Tractor pull. Oh gosh.
And we weren't on an oil rig, so
no, we were not. So yeah,
help out there.
That was awesome.
All right. So what do y'all want to talk about? I'm done talking. 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Y'all work for a little bit.
The world is a terrible, terrible place.
Boy, he's not wrong about that.
No, he's not.
He's
We did also discuss that Ty's outbursts, the things that he says, are simply a cry for help. And
Purely seeking attention.
We're no longer giving him the attention that he wants.
We're not. We're not looking at his shopping cart.
Nope.
We're not
Who
listening to what he eats with steak. I'm not taking the bait anymore.
He's gone back to the well on that a couple of times. That's how you know it's a reach for help.
Right. Yeah, write some new material, man. You know? He's still trading off you might be a redneck jokes. Like, get some new material. You know what I mean? Come on.
You know, this is how he gets the attention that he craves.
Right.
So yeah, we're not leaning into it. Ty, this is for you. This hurts us more than it hurts you. This is for your best. This is for your benefit.
Yeah. Please. You know
what else?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm looking at Ty's X page, and I'm seeing again Kevin Harlan holding that ridiculously tiny microphone.
Yeah, it's
and
not
how
great.
stupid it looks.
Not great. Not great.
He probably thinks we're some. We are.
We are.
Dog and pony outfit or whatever. Oh, that's what it
That
is.
was. But you know what? He got to meet one of his broadcasting heroes. Good for him.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like Kevin Harlan.
Yeah, Kevin.
He had the Nugget game last night that went sideways when Russell Westbrook appeared in double overtime.
It is. It's a matter. It's not if, but when Westbrook decides to make his presence known. Right. If you watch enough of the NBA, you know. I mean, he's crazy.
Right. Yeah,
absolutely crazy.
Oh, they're playing Twister down there. I need to get a clip of that.
He's got to stop saying corkscrew. He's got to. It's annoying.
I like corkscrew. I use corkscrew.
Hey, throw it in every now and then, but you don't throw it in on 5 of 6 possessions.
I like it. I like it. Oh, let's see here.
Graham says he probably thought he was interviewing Kevin Hart.
That's funny right there. Oh, poor Ty. We like Ty.
Bailey wants us to go talk to road construction workers live on the air. I don't think they'd like that.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think that we don't want to mess with our public officials.
My parents, the storms are hitting my parents' house. They're sitting in their recliners in bicycle helmets right now.
What?
No, they are.
Do you have a photo of that?
I do.
Would you show me the photo, please? Because I really need to see this.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Oh, I can share this with you.
Yeah. Just share it with me.
Not the outside world.
No,
hold on here. I got it. There you go. Oh, you learned how to create a Zoom meeting today. Good for you, man.
It was my 8th attempt at
that. Was a chore.
That is a bicycle helmet. Listen, first of all, I created the meeting, but I couldn't send it to the person who was going to be attending that meeting. I did it every which way I could, and ultimately I had to copy and paste the link. I'm very bad at it, and I make no bones about it. I suck at scheduling Zoom meetings, mostly because I don't like them.
Check your phone.
I just did.
Yeah.
That is a bicycle helmet.
It is, yeah.
That is without question a bicycle helmet. He looks good. He's good coloring. Looks like he's got plenty of money.
He got the golf today before the storm
there it
came
is.
in.
Yep. Well, you got to get your golf in.
That's right.
You may not be able to play for a couple days.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be cart path only out there. See if it's open at all.
Graham says every Zoom meeting could be an email, not this one.
Yeah. Sometimes you actually need the Zoom meeting.
Yeah, this one, this needs to be a Zoom meeting.
Right. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, we're moving on from that. Not what you said, but something else.
Okay.
The Thai vortex. Oh, yeah,
that's what we.
Okay. How did Ward Burton get dragged into this? When did we talk about NASCAR?
No, somebody wanted me to imitate Ward Burton because he's from South Boston, Virginia, and that again, the South Virginia accent is something unto itself.
That's a tough one.
And I've got a little bit of a twang, but not like that. I don't sound like mushmouth. It is something else. Jeff Burton has the same accent.
That makes sense.
Now Marty, Marty Smith got rid of his. Now he's a little bit further west.
Oh, did he go to a dialect coach or whatever?
Well, he's from Western Virginia, and it's pretty bad out there.
Yeah. He's still got an accent.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. But it's not.
I listen to him.
It's not
Saturdays
nearly
on
as
ESPN
pronounced
Radio
as it used to be.
Oh.
Now
it's less hickish.
Right, because Marty wears 3-piece suits now.
And he covers the Masters, so you got to straighten some of that stuff up, man.
Well, yeah, but
Class it up.
he and Lauren Sisler went to the same high school out there.
Really? I didn't know that.
They're 504s.
I thought she was from Alabama. I didn't know that.
No, we had her on.
Oh, that's right.
And she's a 504.
I don't remember her life story or anything.
That's the one thing I remember from that is that she and Marty went. She was 3 years behind him.
You know who's the most famous broadcaster from Cersei?
Who's that?
This guy. Me. I am it. One of one. Isn't that something? That's wild, isn't it? Wild, I tell you. All right, the drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. Great point. Did Lauren Sisler's career tank after appearing on this show?
No, actually, but I don't think it applies to broadcasters. She's actually taken
only players.
Only players. She's actually had a somewhat of a renaissance.
Yeah, there you go.
I did not spell that even close to correctly.
I know what you meant.
Okay, thank you.
I know what you meant. Let's talk to Brian and Gravin.
Now, he's a Western Virginia guy.
Okay,
now,
Brian.
He's from the sticks and the hills, probably related to a bunch of his ex-girlfriends. Go ahead.
Okay.
Ouch, man.
This is why we don't get many callers.
I know. Well, it's Virginia on Virginia crime.
Oh.
I'm from the 804, by invitation only.
Yeah, well, I'm 5'4".
Yeah.
Yeah, I just tuned in and I heard Virginia accent. I couldn't resist the urge to call anymore.
Can you sound like?
Curious where I was.
Can you sound like Ward Burton? That's where it started.
Oh man, South Boston, Virginia. That's a whole area unto itself.
Thank you. I literally just said that. It's a world unto itself.
There you go.
Yeah, we used to do dirt track racing down there in the
what else you
early
got?
'90s. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got Martinsville, you got Bush Light, and that's about it.
Yeah, Martinsville, Bush Light, and that's pretty much it in South Boston, Virginia. No question.
Yeah. I mean, the same goes for Western Virginia too, which is why Virginia Tech is what it is. But that's
They put it out there so it wouldn't be an eyesore for the University of Virginia.
Yeah. Oh, ouch. Ouch, man. I mean, at least we're okay with who we are.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, coming from the guy that somehow ended up at the University of Arkansas from Virginia.
Yeah, the 1.73 grade point average will do that to you.
Hey, buddy. I was 2.4.
Yeah, the kid. You were an honor roll student.
Yeah, well, I took the hard way. I went to Morgantown first, and then Morgantown, it was a one-page application. Do you have a pulse? Yes.
I got into West Virginia. I thought about it, and then I went there.
Yeah, I was not prepared for that at 18 years old. That was the year they Pitt Snoggle took them to the.
That's your boy, isn't it?
They went to the Sweet 16. Texas beat him in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, so his dad was a bricklayer. My dad's also a bricklayer.
So was he.
Well, yeah, he coaches
Nice.
Okay, now that's
how you light a brick.
That's
right
the kind of parent that I want to be around.
Right. Kevin Pittsnuggle.
Now, how many years you spend at West Virginia?
Oh, I was there for one.
Did you ever set a couch on fire?
I witnessed couch burning. I did not set one on fire.
Okay. Why? Why did they do this?
But the funny thing is, they during football games and big sporting events, like they send the trash trucks around town picking up anything that's not bolted down in front yards and porches. It's Morgantown is like the ethos is control the chaos. Remember my first football game there? I think they were playing Syracuse. We went to this tailgating lot that was called the Pit. I'm not kidding. So I'm 18 years old, and there are Morgantown PD handing out red Solo cups at the entrance of this thing, and it's like ringed in orange snow fence, and it's just total control of the chaos. Like,
okay, excellent.
So yeah,
all right,
that's my contribution for today. Appreciate you, gentlemen.
Drive safely.
Thank you, sir. Brian and Gravett, everybody.
That's great.
Checking in on
Cops
Virginia and
handing
West
out the red Solo cups.
Oh, I mean, hey.
I mean,
well, that's that reminds me of Willie Nelson's cameo in Half Baked, the Dave Chappelle movie, when he's talking about the old days. He's like, cops didn't kill. Hey, they were getting high too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember when a dime bag cost a dime. You know what I'm talking about? That's Half Baked with Dave Chappelle and back in the
Gilligan surprised that Brian could use the word ethos. Well, Brian's from Western Virginia, not West Virginia.
Difference.
Yeah, very, very big difference between those two.
Yes. My favorite piece of West Virginia trivia. Good recall on the Kevin Pittsnuggle deal. That was pretty good. You know who? I don't know why I know this. Sick man. You know who hit the buzzer beater to beat West Virginia in the Georgia Dome, no less, in the Sweet 16?
Please tell me.
Texas. Kenton Paulino.
Why do you know that?
I don't know.
You've never considered maybe getting a CAT scan?
No, I don't want to go in the tube like you did. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go in the tube.
Oh, my God. Yeah, if you're claustrophobic, an MRI is not for you. Yeah. Woo! It's fun.
Yeah. Here's the sports fan. I didn't realize Russ had beautiful hair. Not the face to match. It's beautiful hair. Thank you. I mean, I do have glorious hair.
You still have it. At your age, that's a win.
That's right. That's why some people get so angry at us about hair. We got the best damn hair on the radio.
We have
it's not
TV.
close.
And we've got TV.
It's awesome. Fantastic. That's what it is.
Pretty excited.
Jealousy.
About that. Yeah. Just outright jealousy.
It happens. Yeah.
Ooh, that one hurt.
His father was a bricklayer, and so was he. That's well done.
Thank you.
Pete and Tawny Town like that one.
Well, I do the best I can. They had a media day for the Naturals. People asked Jack Caglione questions.
Oh, he was there.
Yeah. Oh no, he's here.
Jack. The cat's out of the bag now. The mustard's off the hot dog.
Well, they put the roster out.
Yeah, Jack Caglione. We've been sitting on this for a month, and we can't tell you about it, but now we can. And he'll be playing for the Naturals.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he's here still with the Naturals on Tuesday when they start the home season.
I'd like for him just to make it to the weekend. I mean, if Jack could just go like 0 for 8 to start the season, that'd be great. And just be here for the weekend. But, I mean, he is a surefire major leaguer.
It's not if, it's when.
Yeah, I would think by June.
Probably this year, yeah, right.
Yeah, former Florida baseball player. He had like 47 home runs one year in college, didn't he? Something like that?
I have no idea.
But, yeah, he's.
You told me not to pay attention to that sport because they use metal bats, so I don't pay attention.
Okay, yeah, Graham's right. We're not allowed to have him on. Because we'll give him the mush.
Oh, God, he'll start out 2 for 60. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Here's the thing, is we already kind of arranged it. Whatever.
Cancel it.
Everybody.
Cancel it.
Shh. We're not going to say anything, okay? Everybody just keep your mouth shut. Keep your opinions to yourself.
Cancel it.
Jack Caglione, according to Austin from Fort Smith, will be the next head coach at Texas A&M basketball.
And y'all are confusing some stuff there, but, hey, that'd be fun, I guess. That'd be all right.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Right.
Kevin in Prairie Grove thinks Ty thinks he has the best hair. Ty's hair's thinning.
Yeah, not good.
Not a recession. That's a full retreat.
That's not a recession. It's a depression.
Exactly. It's a retreat. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Jack Caglio. I've been working on it. I was going through the roster earlier, make sure I got everybody's name down. They gave me a little pronunciation.
It was adorable.
Listen, you guys. I mean, come on. How long is he going to be in Northwest Arkansas? You got to give him, roll out the red carpet.
Hope he's renting.
Oh, he is. He is. Most definitely. He ain't going to be here very long.
No,
I bet you he's out of here by mid-May.
Yeah.
If that, by the end of April.
What if you run into him in the laundry room at the complex? You're like, oh, hey.
Hey. Well, most people probably don't know who he is.
That's the problem with baseball today.
Well,
he is.
When he gets to Kansas City, like Bobby Witt, I mean, he'll be a household.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah, he can play.
Right. TJ has seen Half Baked. Thank you, TJ. Appreciate that.
Graham says he sounds like a Sopranos character.
Ooh, Jack Caglione.
Yep.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Working for Bobby Bacala.
Yeah, Bobby got shot in a train store. I mean, how depressing is that? He had a little hat on. He had the Conjunction Junction hat on. He got shot.
Not an engineer hat. Oh, no.
No, the Conjunction Junction. You know what I'm talking about. And he got shot. I mean, at least let him go outside. Don't shoot him in a train store. I mean, that kind of ruins a train store for the kids, right?
Probably. But is the train store for kids? I feel like it's more for adults.
It is for a lot of adults. Yeah. I rather enjoy the train store.
You're the train store guy around here.
Train store. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with liking your hobbies.
No.
Graham says, I'm just a Bill. I'm only a Bill, and I'm stuck here on Capitol Hill.
Yeah. Didn't I see a video one time of that guy singing those songs like on Austin City Limits or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gavin and Fayetteville points out after he talks to us, we'll get a 30 for 30 on his downfall.
That's right.
I don't know.
Is he going to have a camera crew in here following him around?
I hope so.
I do too.
I hope so.
Yeah. Because the last we had that came in here with a camera crew turned out to be kind of a creep. So.
What was that?
It was before we interviewed the terrific Razorbacks whose career we ruined. Before that. He put that sewage drink in the fridge in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Forgot about that, yeah. So I blocked that one out.
Yeah. We drink to forget. That's what we do around here. We drink to forget. All right. Hey,
Graham.
Speaking of...
Graham, listen. I understand it's 5:22, and you feel like, the chains that have bound you all day at work have been released. They have not. Do not send those sorts of texts.
Yeah.
Graham. Abner wants to know, was Half Baked Dave Chappelle's best movie?
Well,
no.
To my knowledge, it's his only movie.
No.
What?
No. He was in the first Nutty Professor.
Oh, by God. How could I forget that?
Right, Reggie. Reggie, the comedian.
Typecasting. Good.
No, he was. He was the comedian that the Nutty Professor beat up.
Oh, okay. The Clumps.
No, the Clumps was the second movie. That's not what we're seeing.
That's the family, though.
Yeah.
The Clump family. Yeah.
Anything else? Covered?
Set.
Okay, good. All right.
How are you?
I'm
Good? Good. All right. Drive home powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Beck. Are you still relying on Facebook as your website? You sap. Oh, goodness gracious. They're in control. You're not. Modular Orange makes it easy to have your own professional site designed, written, launched, kept up to date for just $95 a month with no upfront costs or hidden fees. Modular Orange's team handles everything, hosting, security, and updates. So you can focus on building your business while they focus on building your website. With their streamlined process, you'll be up and running fast without dragging it out for months. And if you already have a website but are paying high monthly fees, stop throwing money away. Switch to Modular Orange. Get a faster, more effective site for just $95 a month and start saving. Your customers will find you on any device, whether on their phone, laptop, or tablet. So don't settle for being stuck on social media and overpaying for an outdated site. Social media is not real anyway. Take back control of your online presence with Modular Orange. Fast, affordable, and hassle-free. ModularOrange.com. Orange.com. We'll be back.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for betting on all the madness. Even if your bracket is busted, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with a free Sweet 16 bracket and live betting on every remaining tournament game. With the largest selection of odds on everything from college basketball to MLB, NHL, and MMA, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every Cinderella story to every hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Get luxury without the splurge with Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 Classic box, the saucy as ever. The $7 Supreme box, packed with decadent favorites. And the $9 Discovery box brings new indulgences like toasted cheddar street chalupas. It's the Lux you want for less. Choose your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for betting on all the madness. Even if your bracket is busted, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with a free Sweet 16 bracket and live betting on every remaining tournament game. With the largest selection of odds on everything from college basketball to MLB, NHL, and MMA, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every Cinderella story to every hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Get luxury without the splurge with Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 Classic box, the saucy as ever. The $7 Supreme box, packed with decadent favorites. And the $9 Discovery box brings new indulgences like toasted cheddar street chalupas. It's the Lux you want for less. Choose your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell.
Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-777-1225. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-777-1225. 800-777-1225 or biglou.com.
Here we are again, and I got to tell you, Jim, this match has me really concerned.
Here we have a powerful heavyweight, a train, weighing in at 6,000 tons. And this hasty lightweight challenger, a car, at just 1.5 tons.
This does not bode well for the car or the people in it.
It's no contest. Every day, people are injured or killed trying to beat a train at crossings. See tracks, think train.
Hi, the folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB. The 4029 weather forecast. After an active early start to our day, the latter part of it looks pretty good through the evening hours. Now, as we go to tomorrow, that all changes. Lows will be dropping to low 50s by our Thursday morning, and then it stays cool all day with scattered showers, maybe a storm here or there. Highs in the low 60s on Thursday. Nothing severe. On Friday, it warms back up in the upper 60s to around 70. Could be another threat of severe storms on Friday. Also watching for that flooding risk Friday. That's your Get Ready weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
Are you into this Alexander Ovechkin chase for the all-time goals record?
No, he's a compiler.
Oh, good God.
What?
Come on.
You called somebody a compiler earlier.
Well, Russell Westbrook, because he's actually terrible.
He's not terrible. He's inefficient.
Terrible.
OV is a compiler. He should have retired 5 years ago. But he stuck around because this is what he wanted.
He's 3 from the tie and 4 from the record.
He'll never
of
be
Wayne
Gretzky. Never be Gretzky.
And, he will be the all-time goal scorer. Anyway, the game's on TNT tonight. Caps and whoever the hell.
Okay.
Carolina Panthers. On the road in Raleigh. Coming up at the top of the hour on TNT if you're into that sort of historical thing. And then I think he has a game Friday and a game Sunday or something like that. So this is the week right here. This is going to happen, probably.
I hope he doesn't get it.
All right. Good for you. You enjoy seeing failure. And
he's a compiler.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the best player ever.
He is currently played in 3 fewer games than Gretzky.
Mm-hmm.
Is Gretzky a compiler?
No.
Okay.
Take a look at Gretzky's assists and the total points that Gretzky came up with. Plus, I hate to bring this up, Gretzky won a boatload of Stanley Cups.
Ovechkin's got 1.
That's not a boatload.
Right.
Boatload, an actual unit of measurement.
Oh, it is. That's official?
Yes, it's an actual unit of measurement.
There you go. Well, I'm trying to look and see if there's anything there. God, we are old.
Why?
He got his first goal October 5th, 2005.
Yeah. Yep.
I had just turned 23.
I was, let me think.
Wow.
I would have been 32.
Time is a flat circle.
Yeah. I had hopes and dreams still.
Yeah, so did I. Oh, yeah.
Life just beat me down into absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
But other than that, things are great.
All right.
Uh-huh.
And we will be bringing you Hockey Corner when the playoffs start in a few weeks here on Ruscin and Zach. So do not worry. We got you covered. We got you covered, fam. All right? We'll get it to you. Hockey Corner.
Hockey Corner, a staple of the spring semester here.
That's right. Yes.
Not for school. It's a spring semester thing.
Kills about 5 minutes.
It does.
And that's 5 minutes less we have to think.
Exactly right.
Very good. And every now and then we throw a highlight in there, just to
yeah.
add a little texture to it.
Add a new horn.
Oh yeah. Get a new In Washington they have the siren with the horn.
Yeah,
which
you
is
can't.
annoying.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Right.
I'm not as big a fan of that as the mostly because my team just scored when that goes off.
They are they appear to be going to the playoffs.
No, the Devils are. They girded up their loins. They got their stuff together, and they were fading there right around the All-Star break, but they've straightened it out, righted the ship a little bit, and I'm excited for them. But
I enjoy getting as many Canadian teams in as possible because they all lose. And it's very exciting.
One of
for
the
me
great
to watch.
rites of passage during the spring is watching the Canadian teams lose.
Right. So right now, let's see, that's 3, and let me go to the other side. 4. We're talking 5 Canadian teams could get in if it started today. So that'd be 5 disappointed cities.
Dr. K's got a great idea. Mondays during the summer, we should talk Formula One. Have a Formula One corner.
Okay, all right.
We roll
F1 corner.
Yeah, after the Stanley Cup, you get into that. You know, wouldn't be a good time to start it is Monaco weekend.
Oh, yeah, the
Memorial Day weekend.
Right. We're not here the Monday after that, but we could do it the Tuesday after that.
Sure, or we could do it on Friday.
Or even better, we do our F1 minute while everyone else is listening to the Razorback baseball playoff game on that Friday.
That's also very, very true.
When we're stuck here doing a show that no one can hear. It's wonderful. Love that. I may be sick that day.
No, don't be sick that day. Don't be sick that day. That would suck.
All right. You want to do the polls
Not
or
really,
not really?
no.
All right, good.
Not really.
So much for that required.
I'll read them just because. You want me to read them slowly?
You don't have to do that.
Your Ruscin and Zach polls.
A's lost.
Yeah, they did. By how much?
10.
Hey, it's a winner.
Cubs win.
What's the score of the game?
They are underway.
Okay.
Minnesota 4, White Sox 0.
What inning?
Top 5.
Not that I care. I may have a little something on that
Is
one.
that good for you?
That's both of those scores are very good for Zach. Very, very good, especially that A's Cubs game.
Blue Horseshoe.
Blue Horseshoe. Love the today.
Love the Cubbies.
Love the Cubs today.
Love the Cubbies.
Has worrying about something ever helped? 88.4% of you said no.
Better idea. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, we got a text. On the days we do we're against baseball, we play the quiet.
Set the alarm off. Yep.
There is no alarm here. We're only on here.
Great point.
Thank you.
That's a great point.
Play the quiet game.
Abner points out that F1 doesn't have corners, just wide turns. Abner, I would suggest that you look at the circuit at Monaco.
Yeah, the lane.
Yeah.
You can see your taillights on that thing.
Yeah. If some sentence with "it's nothing personal" is it personal? 95% of you said yes. And how many cousins you got? 49.4% of you said more than 10. I've got 6. 6 cousins.
Three
Huh.
first cousin.
All right.
There you go.
Those are your polls.
Okay.
Didn't take nearly as long as I was hoping, but I think F1 corner is a good idea. Summer starts. We try it. What happened? I love talking about F1.
Yeah. Tires.
I love TYRES.
Yes, right.
Tires.
That's right.
You know what we should do?
See if any of the Ferraris blew up over the weekend.
I'll start recording the grid walk. We should just play it.
Martin?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah. Martin Brundle's grid walk.
Dr. K points out that Abner's text right there about Formula One was personal.
It was personal.
It really was.
I took that personal, just like Michael Jordan.
Robert from Bull Shoals has 46 cousins.
Wow.
Good Lord, man. What is going on in your family? You got 46 cousins.
I know what's going on.
Well, Hucklebuck. Yeah, I mean,
I think we know what's going on there.
Yes.
Yes.
I wonder if I got my money yet. Yes, Bit Saracen. Thank you.
They take care of you there.
They really do. It is a quick
take good care of you
turnaround
there.
on that.
The quality operation.
They
I love
verify
them.
the score. As soon as it's done, bang, your money. Oh, wait a minute.
Yep.
Oh, I had that wrapped up in a parlay. I didn't realize that. I had the Jays plus 1.5.
Win.
And the Cubs minus 1.5. Win.
Win.
Look at that.
Look what you did there.
Zach's playing with some serious house money now.
All right.
And you're telling
But
me
you're not gambling on baseball.
No. You're telling me that the Twins are good to go.
Here's that way, yes.
All right. Rock on.
Yeah. Party on way.
How many strikeouts for Devers tonight?
How many bats? 3?
Yeah, say 3.5 at bats is about the average. He has 19 full at bats, 15 strikeouts.
2.
Okay. All right. Think he's going to get a hit?
No. No, he'll wait till getaway day tomorrow and do it, or whenever that is.
I hope. Yeah, they're playing a getaway game tomorrow.
Okay, they'll do it.
Which I will be in here living and dying with.
Oh man, sports. Why do we do it?
Listen,
why do we do it?
By the end of April, actually by Patriots Day, when they're 11 games out, I'll be done.
Why do we do it?
Because
why do we do this to ourselves?
We got nothing else to do.
I know. That's something.
How about a live update?
Live update.
He's not in the lineup tonight.
Oh
no! I'm sorry, he is, and he he did not. He did not.
What?
I think he struck out first inning.
All right, well, we're on our way.
Hang on a second. Let me just double check. But I think he whiffed in the first.
We are on our way.
Yeah, he's rolling. He is going. He's 0 for 1. Oh no, he fouled the third. Excuse me. It was Duran. It was Duran that struck out.
Close enough.
Well, at least he made contact. That's a step, right?
Progress is being made.
He made contact with the baseball.
Progress is made.
Progress is his middle name. Mayor
Red Thomas.
Yep.
All right. Let's pause again. Stay with us.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years. Previously on Halftime.
All those players were being recruited towards direct payments from the schools that they signed to play for. That's what the basketball players are doing right now.
When do you think California falls off into the ocean? When is it going to break off? When's it going to be a different landscape? I mean, it's kind of happened right in front of our face, Phil, but I think you're getting closer to where you're going to have schools that football's going to stand alone.
Listen to Halftime weekdays from 11 to 2, only on ESPN 99.5.
Gentry Public Schools is entering the new year and second semester with excitement, especially in their athletics programs. With dedicated student athletes and supportive coaches, Gentry Public Schools is proud of the hard work and sportsmanship shown on and off the field. Their excellent staff, modern facilities, and incredible students make them proud every day. Stay connected by visiting their website and following them on social media for updates on everything happening at Gentry Public Schools.
Hello, our fellow Arkansans. If you have had it with marketing gimmicks, fear-based sales, and a lack of consideration for your valuable time, then please give Ward & Son Plumbing a call or text at 479-305-9943. We provide fair pricing and timely services to all your plumbing needs. That's Ward & Son Plumbing at 479-305-9943.
Living with chronic joint pain is like trying to get comfortable on a cactus sofa. Nothing feels good. And forget trying to do the things you enjoy this spring. Golfing, hiking, tennis. You're just trying to get by. Hi, Tommy Kraft here. I want you to know something. The medical pros at QC Kinetics right here in Northwest Arkansas, they're on the case and focused to finally get you the relief you need. They've already treated tens of thousands of patients around the country with regenerative treatments that can help calm that debilitating joint pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, and back. Everybody's trying to live healthier lives and break free of the harmful meds. That's the whole mission of QC Kinetics. Hey, curious if you'd be a candidate for these treatments? No problem. The consultation is totally free, and they're happy to take a look and see if they can help you finally get relief. Call now and find out how easy it is to get back to enjoying life without chronic joint pain. Call QC Kinetics now. 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. QC Kinetics in Northwest Arkansas.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Kelly Earwood in Rogers and Derek in Rogers.
You
still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in demand and more stable in this economy. Yeah, cybersecurity. Maybe.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Well, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu.
Financial aid is available for qualified students.
If you only have a 401k, you're not getting the most for retirement.
Wait, what?
Add a Robinhood IRA on top, then they'll boost it by 3%.
You can do that?
And if you transfer in any retirement account, you get 3% on top of that.
Is there a limit to the match?
No limit. Robinhood Gold gets you the biggest contribution match of any IRA on the market. Sign up for Robinhood Gold at Robinhood.com/boost by April 30th. Subscription fees apply.
Investing involves risk. 3% match requires gold for 1 year from first match. Must keep IRA for 5 years. Match on transfers subject to additional terms and conditions. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC.
If you only have a 401k, you're not getting the most for retirement.
Wait, what?
Add a Robinhood IRA on top, then they'll boost it by 3%.
You can do that?
And if you transfer in any retirement account, you get 3% on top of that.
Is there a limit to the match?
No limit. Robinhood Gold gets you the biggest contribution match of any IRA on the market. Sign up for Robinhood Gold at Robinhood.com/boost by April 30th. Subscription fees apply.
Investing involves risk. 3% match requires gold for 1 year from first match. Must keep IRA for 5 years. Match on transfers subject to additional terms and conditions. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC.
WT Equipment is your home for New Holland ag and construction equipment, sales, parts, and service. For high horsepower row crop tractors and combines, utility tractors and hay equipment, compact track loaders, and mini excavators. WT Equipment has it all. Stop by one of their 8 locations to explore the value of New Holland tractors and see why New Holland hay equipment and twin rotor combines are second to none in harvesting ability. Need to upgrade your construction equipment fleet? Give WT Equipment a call. Come by a store or check out their website, WTEquip.com.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
I'd say we've done fairly well considering there's not a thing to do here.
We were built for this.
Absolutely.
I was telling somebody yesterday, I'm like, we made it through a pandemic. Doing marble racing.
We'll make it through the next one, too.
Okay. There's something to look forward to.
Tuberculosis 2026. Here we go.
What?
I don't know. Smallpox 2026. Here we go.
No. No.
All right.
What'd you learn today? You go.
What does it say here? Sony Pictures. I don't know who's directing it, though.
Okay.
I've never heard of these guys.
Okay.
Harris Dickinson. Joseph Quinn is George Harrison.
Okay.
That's
I'll probably go see it.
2028.
As a huge Beatles fan, I will probably go.
Sam Mendes will co-produce.
Okay. All right.
There isn't a title yet. Well, we know that's
Hard Day's Night. No, they already did that.
Right.
I'm the Walrus. Cuckoo
Kachoo. There you go.
Cuckoo Kajoob.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Cuckoo Kachoo is something else.
Okay. Get you, yeah.
Now that's Lady Marmalade. Prostitution.
Down in Old Rouge.
A baby out there.
What'd you learn?
Baseball. And Justin Upton both hit their 99th career run on the same day. Jay did it for the Rays at home against the Mariners. Justin hit his 99th career backs against the Astros at home. So the brothers Upton, 99 home runs.
For the text from some person in Missouri, we hear you. Everything you said is correct. But, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, they don't
We're just around here, all right? We don't have any say on anything. So,
Austin from Fort Smith says he has 80 cousins.
Right now, right?
That would be, yeah. And I have no reason to dispute anything that he just said.
No, I don't either.
Brian and Gravett from Virginia points out the Uptons are from Virginia. Thank you, Brian.
God, people are annoying. Oh, my Lord. These crazy Virginians, they're everywhere.
We are everywhere. You know,
What
it's
they
also
say.
a communist state, but they don't advertise it that way.
Oh, really?
Commonwealth, the Virginia State Troopers, not as cool as the Arkansas State. Not even close.
Got you off with a warning today.
I did. I got off with a warning today. That would have been very expensive.
It would
Very.
have been fun to have to do everything here because you're in the old Stone Pony.
I don't think they were going to haul me off, but I told them I was a sovereign citizen. They may have just dragged me right out of the car.
Right.
That never even entered my brain.
Right.
I just sat there. Well, Dad was calling me as I was going through the process, so I
got to call you back.
Well, I
Get
never
pulled
picked up the phone because I never wanted to risk him as a history of doing this. He's been hauled in.
Oh boy, I want that.
No, don't want that.
Right. There you go. Oh, let's see.
What else?
I'm looking to see if anything interesting is happening with what the message board people are mad about.
What is there to be mad about?
I don't know.
It's April. It's over.
Pretty much, yeah.
There's no reason to be upset. It's over. Over.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Hey, we're up 1-0. How about that? Who had that? Can we shut it down now?
Yeah, stop the game.
Stop the season.
Stop the game. Hey, nobody got in the portal today. That's something. Or in Arkansas, anyway. I mean, other places they do. Not here.
Some time. The portal season is.
They can have 15 scholarships now.
Yeah.
Oh, how about that?
Spring game's up in 19 days, so football portaling is going to start up again.
Good heavens. I love the spring game so much. You can learn so much about a football team from the spring game.
You know what? They sold the ads. So, you can say what you want, but they sold the ads. That means you and I will be here.
Doing post game.
Can't wait.
I love doing post games on stuff we didn't watch. It makes me very... It's a fun challenge. You know? That guy looked really good, didn't he? Yeah, it's a hell of a job. Yeah. Looked great to me.
Great.
Good. Yeah, good to me.
Yeah. So that's 2 weeks from Saturday.
It is
it's the 19th.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, it is the money man, the financier of a burgeoning empire. One Robert from Nashville is having a birthday today. How about that? Okay.
Awesome. Cool.
Also, it's the Mandalorian's birthday.
Okay, now we
Pedro
had
Pascal.
Okay, see, when you said it's the Mandalorian's birthday, I was like, oh, really? How old is Mando? Now you're telling me it's the actor's birthday.
Right, because Mando's not real. It's a TV show.
That's your opinion.
Well, that's the way it is.
I don't care if it's his birthday.
Right.
But now if it's Mando's birthday and the little green guy's with him, cool. Sign me up.
God, that was boring.
Okay. Well, we're trying. That's right. And let's see. I have a weekday today. I don't think you watch SVU, so you don't know Christopher Maloney.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay, all right. Amy Lou Harris?
I've only recently learned who Catherine Bell is.
Amy Lou Harris and the Hot Band. Remember the Hot Band?
I do not.
Okay. She's having a birthday today. Okay.
Dr. Tyler in Fayetteville, not a doctor, has scheduled his 7th vasectomy for Masters weekend.
Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap.
Right.
You know the physical toll it takes.
I have a strict policy of no scissors near the man zone.
Right.
Ever. So I wish you well. Godspeed.
How about CBS going cheap on the, they lose Vern.
Yeah.
But they didn't add anybody to the Masters coverage. They just moved somebody else over to 16, and they're just going to have Nance and Immelman do more work.
Sounds like a cost-cutting move to me.
That's right. We're saving $1 here. Those Paramount Plus subscriptions aren't flying off the shelf like we thought they would. So
Yellowstone ended.
Oh, that's it.
You got to come up with another one.
Right. Well, they've got 9 other versions of that show on right now. Offshoots and prequels and whatnot. And Landman's done for a year. We've all watched Landman. We're done with Paramount Plus for a while. Terrific program. John Hamm, Billy Bob Thornton. Excellent. Excellent.